those notes.
He burned the bread, so I think he's like tending to the fire in his house.
Right?
He definitely threw him off.
He did. Oh, there he is. There he is. Guess who's back? Oh, he's singing. He had to grab his computer, AKA his piece of paper that he writes all his notes on.
iPad right here.
So
You know it's 2018, right?
welcome back. Knocker looking
You
good
look like
today.
a ninja assassin right now.
Does the ninja
Air conditioning is
assassin.
blowing right on my neck right
It feels
now.
great though. I'm wearing pants today, so I need that on because it's gonna get hot in here. Turn my headphones
It's
up just a little bit.
hot in
You can.
here.
No, just my headphones. No, not there. Up top. Yeah, just those. Yeah, just up there. All right, Knock. We got a lot going on today. I've been in Twitter fights all week long.
Some vicious,
Yeah, dude.
vicious interaction
He
going
was
on.
on one today. I was like,
Renee,
he's
you
a
came
little
in, you're like, Josh, are
grumpy.
you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm all right. The last 48 hours on Twitter, though, I've been, my God.
I had your back yesterday.
You did have it back.
I had your back, man.
I didn't know what side you're going to come on that, being from a union side of the fence, but you
Right.
came out and you supported your son.
I support the
that.
owners in this, man.
I appreciate
You
that.
know, the owners are the owners.
I know we are going to get some calls today from hopefully O-Dog, because I was supposed to be on the show last night, but
You
Knocker
pussied
filled
out
in
again.
for me.
Sorry.
No, when my wife
weaseled
says,
out
"Honey, we're
again."
going to dinner," I'm going to be like, no, I got to call this show. What do you think's going to fly?
Go to dinner.
See? Exactly.
Just say it.
You've taught me well.
I'm all talk.
You've taught me
I
well.
am all
Trust
talk.
me. I know you are. I know you are.
Uber Eats, man.
Yeah. All right. So, so Knock, we got a lot going up today's show. We're going to get into what happened over this weekend again. Our thoughts, prayers, and everything go out to the firefighters and
Wow.
these crazy fires that are going on. If anyone knows, has anybody that's been affected or anybody that's fighting in the fires, thank you very much. Our boy Frank Kramer, unfortunately, lost his entire house to these fires that are going on. If you guys don't know who he is, he's one of my good friends and Knockers. Hosts the Heidi and Frank Show, the biggest LA radio show here. Great guy, gives a lot to the community.
Absolutely.
And charities. He's always, helping people out. And, I don't know how we're going to be able to help him out this time, but his whole house, 5 Harleys. But luckily his family got out.
Yep. That's all that
and
matters.
So, prayers to everybody. And then the one up north is even crazier. Right? That's the
Yeah,
worst in
I
history.
got a little story
So-
about that that you sent me.
Yep.
Yeah. I
good story,
I'm
or
trying
is
not
it
to
a-
cry in front of my boys at work. You bastard. I'm sitting in the chair and there's 6 other guys in the conference room and I'm trying to hold it together, man. And I almost lost it. I breathed in one time with the
You even had
with
the
that
sniff gun?
with that cry snort. I mean, it was just
man.
I mean, this thing just grabbed your friggin' heart and pulled it out, pumping out of your chest because when we get to it, and it's really something special.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that's been affected and all the firefighters. Thank you. So we got that going on. I had a bros weekend in Mammoth. It was great.
Yeah, you and Dan Burlington.
Me and Dan, I realized that I'm a lot older than I think I am. That man can pound beers like no other human can.
Oh, I thought you were talking about snowboarding.
Well, no, I can snowboard. I've been snowboarding for almost 20 years at least now. No, I can handle my own. I'm not stupid anymore. I don't jump. I just cruise it. Put some music on, cruise it down, enjoy it. Daniel just picked up the bug 2 years ago is when we started?
Yeah, he got into about a year and a half ago.
I mean,
Went one time and then just sold paintball guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He came home, sold paintball guns to buy a board and boots, and he's all in.
And when Burlington's into it, Burlington
He's
gets
all
into
in.
it, man. So I give him props. He went up. But, man, he just – I forget when you're 24 how much you can
How
drink.
much beer you can drink?
And I didn't know he loved chocolate so much. I never realized how much my brother wanted chocolate. The whole time, every night when he got drunk, he was like, Josh, just give me some chocolate. I was like, what are you, woman, PMSing? Like, what is wrong with you?
He's a fiend. There's no doubt about
He's
it.
like, I just need a Hershey's bar with almonds.
With beer?
Yes.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
so
he's
he'd wake
pretty
up with
strange
6
like
empty
that.
beers and like Twix bars all over him. That's just how
Okay,
he did
red
it.
wine, yeah, I get.
Nah,
Right.
he's beer and
He's
symphony
Coors-
bars, man. That
Coors
guy.
Lights and chocolate bars. It's ridiculous. If you guys, that other voice you guys are hearing is Renee. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming back. Renee,
You're
you've been
welcome.
here for the last few weeks.
I know it's just 3 weeks in a row. It's
I know.
amazing.
Love it, huh?
I
After
feel like
being gone for like a month.
You know what's so cool? The story you said when you came
you
in
have
here.
a hood on right now because the air.
What's so cool is you showed up at home and Sherry's like, well, I didn't get stopped at the store, man, so I don't know what's for dinner, and you're like, well, I don't care. I'm going to
I'm eating
Knockers.
over
I know
there.
I'm
Yeah.
eating dinner.
You on your own.
Knocker pulled a Clark Griswold down, man. bread was flaming.
It was on
was.
fire.
There had flames on that bread.
Yeah. As soon as he
homemade-
opened the door,
It
it
got
got
some
enough
air in there.
oxygen, man. It just
I
went
love how
off.
He took the tray of bread, put it outside the back door, let it cool off, brought it back in. Next thing I know, I come back in and the bread's back on the kitchen and people are eating it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just, it's
The
not
perimeters were fine.
It's,
It was the perimeters, you're right. It was just
Yeah.
the center of that.
Right.
It's
the center
like the
was
turkey
gone.
and Christmas Vacation. It's just a little chewy.
It was just well done.
You've got to put it in the
chewy.
middle rack. You don't put it at the top. I'm just telling you.
Steve, it's the first time I've ever not cooked the bread right. Stop.
Knocker, bring that bar down.
I was distracted.
It's the only time I've ever had it at your house, so you're batting
Batting
zero
zero?
right now, dude.
Damn it.
I always have my wife backing me up. She always saves my ass.
Right?
Welcome, Joy, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
We
Joy.
got Steve's
Wait,
wife.
no. We got to have a name for her.
Oh, we do have. We have to
Come
come
on.
up with something
Can't have
for
the
her.
real one.
How about damn Yankees fan?
Ah.
Yankees fans in here.
Blonde Yankee fan.
I love how Steve said his wife's in here, Joy's in here. He's like, "You need to leave. I can't be myself."
No,
It's like my Steve-isms won't come out right.
oh yeah, they do. They come out all the time.
the He-Man Woman Haters Club in here.
She's heard it. She's heard them all.
We're gonna have a special guest for you guys today. Watch those phone lines. We're gonna have Joel De La Hoya coming in.
Yes,
Oscar's
sir.
brother. He's been on here a few times with us. He's a family friend and a good friend of ours. We got a big boxing match.
Yes, we do.
For himself, and we got I guess boxing just signed a new deal with Fox as well. Knocker.
Is that right?
Yeah, they got a pretty good card coming up this next year in fighting. I guess the sport, is starting to pick up some steam now.
Yeah.
And I want to get his thoughts also on this, Floyd Mayweather trying to fight this.
I would have loved to see that go
Asian
down.
kickboxer.
Because I saw some
or-
film on the Asian dude.
Yeah.
He's badass.
Yeah, but it's only boxing though.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
But
This guy's a boxer, not
yeah.
like McGregor, who's a fighter.
I think I got a picture.
This
of
dude's a
Renee.
kickboxer, so
Throw that.
he can play the game.
Throw that Mayweather picture up. I think you have a picture of him and his crew.
I don't know how you control that instinct
Floyd
if you're a
in his crew?
kickboxer, though.
Right?
I mean,
Mayweather?
how do you
No?
not use your
All right, no
feet?
problem.
Right?
I mean, they use the feet more than they use their hands.
But I mean, he's
Kicking thighs
he's
and
24
everything?
years old. Mayweather's what, 45 or something like
but
that.
I hear
Just-
Mayweather's doing it because he's probably broke as shit. I mean,
if he's broke, then that's just
Knocker,
the
guy
greatest
has
sin on
the guy
earth.
gambles. The guy has,
Dude,
who
he's
knows
got-
if that strip club that he dumped all that money into is working. Who
So
knows?
much money. He's made so much money.
But he's going to be on actually in a few minutes here, right, Joel? What time do you have him call
He's
in?
going to call in at 6:25.
Okay, so we got 6 minutes in. We got a lot going on. We got Le'Veon Bell. Again, that's what my Twitter fight has
Right?
been
And we
over.
got an implosion going on in Golden State. What the hell's going on up there,
Yeah,
man?
Draymond versus KD. I'm sorry, Draymond, but you're going to lose that battle
Every time.
every time.
every single
Your shooting
time.
percentage has been down the last 5 years. You can't hit a three-pointer anymore. You're more of a liability. Yeah, you're a defensive force, but you're more of a liability at this point, especially with the disruption you're causing to the team right now.
But like they were saying, where are you going?
She's gonna go find your. She's gonna
Wendy.
Find Wendy.
Looking for
Wendy's
Wendy.
home?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that
Huh?
damn Yankees fan.
checking.
Go find you. Wendy,
But
go-
but what did he say? I mean, how bad is
called him a
it?
bitch.
Still, it had to be
Little
worse
bitch
than that.
or
It had to be
something.
worse than that
Well, now we got
because his own
anonymous-
team suspended
Yeah,
him
for
not
a
for a
game.
fight,
for a game.
not for a
Right.
fight in the stands, not for hitting the ref, just for an incident between two players and something that happened in the locker room. What did he say? I mean, my God. This team is imploding,
It'll be
and
interesting
it's
to
kind
see.
of
We've
interesting
got,
to watch the
yeah.
fallout here.
We got some big news from Stephen A. Smith that came down regarding KD and his future with the Warriors. So we'll get to that. Carmelo Anthony looks like he's going to be out with Houston. No game in Mexico this Monday.
No
Knocker.
jugar
we'll talk
in
Now,
about
wait a minute.
Mexico.
I don't understand. They don't have sod down there. You can't just
Look at
peel
the
it up
field.
and roll
Renee,
new
throw
sod
up-
down
throw
like
up
they always do.
Throw up the field in Mexico.
I know it's a piece of shit, but I mean,
It's right
they
there,
do.
yeah.
They do that in college and stuff. They
I
go.
mean, this field looks horrendous.
They put a
There's
whole new-
patches everywhere. It doesn't look like it would be. If I'm an NFL player, I'm sorry, but those are conditions. But at the same time, I look at the other way that people are coming out. Hey, dude, in the 60s and 70s, these guys were playing in mud bowls
Well,
and
that's
slush
true.
bowls. And
That's
what,
true.
Why? Well, how is it any different?
but that's when men were men,
Right?
Yeah.
and they were making like $5,000 a year.
Yeah, but Le'Veon gets $14 million. He's just
Stop. We're not
No,
getting
we're
into
gonna
that
get
yet.
into
After the
Joel.
call.
We're gonna get into that.
We don't have enough time to get into it before the call, but yeah, they could put sod down and what have you, but that's just a picture. We're not on the ground. We really cannot see how bad
I just
the
think
field
that
is.
you can't. You can tell me that the NFL doesn't know until a week before. They could have figured this out like 2 months ago and just come in.
Well,
okay,
no,
we're going to
it's
replace the whole
They
sod.
said they had a bunch of
But-
games
but
played
it was-
on
Where they had a concert too.
Yeah,
I
just-
forget.
Yeah, they had a
rained.
Shakira concert,
Yeah.
and they just tore the place up as only Mexicans can. So,
Yeah.
you know,
And it just rained. And so-
I wouldn't risk it. Plus, there's got to be some kind of politics involved
Yeah,
here.
there's something
and,
else going
you know,
on.
the money involved and blah, blah, blah.
There's gonna be something. We'll
Do you really
talk,
want the two best teams in the NFL playing in Mexico? I mean, seriously, if the Rams...
Yeah, when they scheduled it, they weren't expecting
Right,
that.
if the Rams were 6, you know, and if the Rams were 6-4, and so were the Chiefs,
They're playing.
they'd be playing in Mexico. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But this is the showcase game for the two showcase teams. It's just an excuse to bring him
Could
back.
be the early
I really
Super
don't
Bowl.
blame him.
No.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think
don't
when they
blame
score a
him.
touchdown, they're like, touchdown?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely,
Hell yeah.
man. Fucking
That's
A.
pretty good for how much pot you smoked. That was like pretty good. You can hold
Well,
it.
his lungs are expanded.
We're feeling no pain, that's for sure.
Fucking good. So yeah, we'll talk about that. We've got our NFL picks. Knocker, you went what 3-2 over the weekend?
I did. I bounced back. I had a losing weekend, but I bounced back. So, you know, I'm 3-2. So I think I don't know what the tallies are. You usually keep them, and I haven't seen them. I don't know if it's personal or what, but you haven't been putting my tallies up. But I think I'm
No, I haven't
probably
put mine up either.
about
I
8
just-
games above 500 right now. I've had a pretty good run for the last month.
I haven't put mine up either. No, it's not against anything. Yeah, I've just been busy. I haven't been putting them up. I was on a good. I went 2-1-1, another winning week after my 5-0 Sunday or my 5-0 week last week. So
Pulled your parlay, man. Chargers to the over on the
finally,
Eagles
it took
game.
10 weeks for my father to start taking my
Dad,
picks.
you're an idiot. Why
Like,
aren't you
my
just betting what I
God.
put out there?
Ah.
Seriously, I'm making my own stupid picks, and he's making buco bucks. So finally, I just said, hey, "What are you picking?" Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it.
If you would have followed all my,
I finally broke down.
if you would have put,
You're
let's just
smarter
say,
than me, Josh.
if you would have put $100 on all my picks this year, you probably have a bankroll almost $3,000 right now.
Absolutely.
Probably right around there.
A good
So,
good weekend coming up in college football too,
Yeah, tough weekend.
Everything's
in
shaking
the
out.
NFL. Tough weekend in the
and
NFL.
it's pretty
this week.
sad. It's rivalry week.
And it sucks.
There is nothing on the newspaper.
They both
There
suck.
is nothing
They
going
both
on
suck.
for USC UCLA, man. It's sad. This is the worst.
That was like the
in my
Cal
life.
game. Okay.
You were there?
Yes. And we're sitting through the first half, and I go, even when they were up 14-0, I go, this is the most boring game I
Right?
think I've ever seen. It was just
Right?
terrible. And then they go into the half, and I guarantee you what Cal did is they look back at the videos and stuff. God, they don't have an offensive line. Let's start
Right.
attacking.
Right? Well, I knew.
You can't
I knew,
score a point.
Does he
when
save
they-
his job if he beats UCLA and Notre Dame?
Yes.
Oh, he can't
He
beat.
saves his job?
Yes.
There's nobody else to put in there.
If he beats both those teams, he
that
saves
won't
his job.
happen. Notre Dame, they don't stand a
It's
chance.
not going to happen.
Is it?
They're
is
gonna
it
lose to
JT
UCLA.
Daniels, is
Yes,
JT
they
Daniels
are.
just too young?
Uh,
But
there-
he put all
it's-
this pressure on. I mean,
It's a little of that, but he's running an offense that's not going to succeed.
it's archaic.
It's not archaic. It's just not big boy football.
Yeah.
Well, and
You
what,
don't
what to
win
you,
that-
What is big boy football? Running and pounding the football, or a balanced
Combination of
offense?
both. And
You
they,
got to have lines. They don't have an offense or defensive line.
agreed. Alabama right now is throwing the ball
That's where
more
it
than they
starts, is
used
up
to,
front on both sides
but
of the ball.
Alabama runs the ball. Okay, Clemson runs the ball, passes the ball, stout defense.
Yeah.
Michigan, they don't even pass hardly. They just run the ball and beat you on defense. Notre Dame,
look up-
Notre Dame's a running team. They're the worst red zone team I've ever seen, and it's because of the play calling and the red zone offense.
I'd like to see how many sacks they have this year.
Oh, it's got to be just way up there.
No, how many their defense.
Oh,
SC's defense, how many sacks?
hardly
I bet
any.
you it's like 3.
Yeah,
It's stupid. No, that's
and
an exaggeration, but it's
It
terrible.
really suffers though when Cameron Smith again is playing 50%. Justin goes out. Biggie Marshall is just overrated. He's been overrated from the day he stepped on campus. Imam Marshall, the number 8 over there.
Mm-hmm.
But what's bothering me is, I'm sorry, this is USC football talk now. it's starting to get back. When Clay Helton was hired, I was in his corner, and I was one of the few that was in his corner for the simple fact that they were way out of control.
Right.
Undisciplined penalties.
Right.
Stupid
They're
penalties.
still having some of that, but
and it's creeping back in.
back in, yep.
It's just you can watch USC on the field, and they're more
Because they're not winning, and the guys are getting frustrated.
Right.
That's what happens.
They're more into smack talk, intimidation, running around, and it's just. And why can't we get a guy that can hike the goddamn ball? 6 years, we can't find a guy to hike the ball.
Okay, well, how about the first series? They're inside the 15 somewhere, and they go for it. The first series. Put some points on the board.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they would have won 17-15. Not impressive. I still would have been happy because it's a sucky game. But, I mean,
it's very frustrating for Trojan
draw
fans.
first blood, for Christ's sake.
Right.
I don't care what it is.
Because you're not playing all that well.
Right.
Score first points. You know, when he fumbled on the 10-yard line going in before the half, instead of 21-0, it's 14-0.
Right.
As soon as the ball was snapped over the head and with the 2-point conversion, I'm like, okay, they're going to lose this game.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch.
You can just feel it.
But they're going to lose this game. And then it goes to 14-9. I literally turned the game off.
No. Well, I got my car and headed home.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sitting there anymore.
So, yes, in answer to your
not
question,
a late game.
Josh,
Yeah.
I got a bad feeling they're going to lose. And I called it when UCLA lost to Oklahoma on this show. I said by the time UCLA gets to USC, they're going to be right there to play with them and to possibly beat them because they play hard every single play. They play for their coach, and the Trojans, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yep.
They play to the coach's personality, which is, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's what happens. But enough of the SC football talk.
We finally got our call. We got our phone system. It was up for a little bit. What's going on, Joel De La Hoya? What's going on, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys
We're
doing?
just having a good time, man.
Having a good time.
Welcome.
Beautiful.
Good to
Yeah,
talk
I'm over
to
here
you.
stressing my ass. I'm leaving to Mexico tomorrow, man. I'm trying to find my matching socks.
I know how that goes.
Can't find them.
I know how that goes. They got to match the dog socks too, right? You got to have matching with the dogs, right?
Just go with
Yeah,
go
so,
commando.
yeah, so-
Go without.
Go with that. What do Harachis and just
Right,
be done with
chanclas.
it?
I wear my huaraches.
Well, we're glad to have you guys again. We got at
not-
Touch Him
that's
Up
not
on
nice. That's
Twitter.
not nice.
Joel De La Hoya, you guys, you've got a big fight coming up. Is it this weekend?
Yes, this weekend. It's Diego De La Hoya's homecoming in Mexicali.
Nice.
Yeah, he hasn't fought in Mexico since his amateur days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
This is
so-
going to be a huge
so they've been wanting
boisterous
to do a
crowd.
fight, out there, and for I'd say the last couple of years, they've been wanting to fight out there, and we finally got an opportunity. So, what better way to close out the year?
How loud and how crazy is that going to be, man?
Well, it's going to be at the classic bull ring, the Plaza de Toros, Calafia.
No way.
The
It's
last time, yes, it's a bull ring. The last time I think they held a fight there was back in '99. And I think they held one of the last 15-round fights there, as a matter of fact. And it should be fun. Should be fun. Should be good. Should be entertaining. I think everyone is very looking forward to Diego's return, and as we are, obviously. And Diego had the opportunity to pick up a couple other spots when we renewed contracts with Golden Boy, and they offered him this fight in Mexicali since I've been pushing for it for the last couple of years, and they said, well, you know what, TV Azteca just came up to the plate, stepped up, and they have a spot open for this state. You want to take it? And he didn't hesitate, and he goes, yeah, let's do it.
God, that's got to be just so cool.
Now, who is the fighter that he's going up? What is the strategy against him? What is the the fighter he's going? What is his strengths? What are we going to look for in this fight?
Yeah, he's a strong Venezuelan kid, 17-2. It's one of these stay busy fights, if you will. Everybody calls it that when it's kind of a tune-up. But I hate calling those fights that because these guys come in with everything.
Sure.
They want to knock your damn block off. Right, and if you're not ready, if you're not 100%, man, hey, you can get a scare of your life. So this kid, he's coming in, with everything, nothing to lose and everything to gain. So he's going to leave it all in the ring. But Diego knows what he has to do because he knows the great opportunities, come early next year, are in front of him. So titles are right at his front door. So he just has to get past this guy, look good doing it, and then. look at the next step.
What's his weight division?
I was just gonna say,
What he does hold the title, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which
Yeah,
one.
they're regional titles.
Right, exactly.
NABO and NABF.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they're both. NABO is part of the WBO organization. NABF is WBC. So that gets him higher. Having one of those belts gets you higher in the rankings.
Sure.
And right now he's rated top 5 in every organization. I think the IBF dropped him down a couple of slots for whatever reason. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter because, we're not, being after those guys, anytime soon.
Right.
So
And
we
what
got
weight
the
class is he in?
WBO. Oh, he's 122.
122,
Junior,
which
I'm
is-
sorry, super bantamweight.
Super bantamweight.
122.
Okay.
they're gonna be throwing. Those guys throw punches. That's
Oh, the
thing.
lighter
They're gonna
divisions
have
are
punches.
always
my
the
goodness.
best.
No, dude, right now this division is hot. It's probably one of
Love
the
it.
hotter divisions, 122. I'd say probably in the last 10 years, maybe.
Now I'm gonna
you
throw a
got some
couple
great
names
champions,
at you.
man.
I'm gonna
Great champions.
I got a couple names for you, Joel, because I'm doing some research right
Oh.
now.
All right.
I want to say I know also at boxing, didn't they sign a big deal with Fox coming up as well? They officially joined several marquee matchups. Renee, you have the whole lineup if you could throw it up. And what are your thoughts on these young fighters coming in? You got is it Vasily Lomachenko?
Vasily Lomachenko, yeah, one of the best, top-ranked fighter. Yeah, he's out
Terrence,
of
Look at you.
Richmond, I believe.
Terrence,
Yeah, he's great.
Terrence
Great
Crawford?
fighter. 135-pounder, multi-division champion. Great fighter.
All right. What about Terrence Crawford?
He's out of Oklahoma, another top-ranked fighter, another great fighter. 147. I think he's going up to 147 or wants to fight at 147.
All right.
So he's a multi-division champion as well. Bad dude.
Bad dude.
Check you out, Josh.
Well, what about my boy? What about my boy Mikey Garcia?
You're so full of
Mikey
shit right now.
Garcia. Mikey Garcia is. Oh my goodness, this guy's got some major balls on him. He is moving up to 147 pounds to find
Wow.
the freaking the probably the most feared 147-pounder out there, Errol Spence. This guy
That
is
was my
jumping
next
2
guy.
weight divisions. This guy looks like remember that arcade game with Tyson and he's fighting all these little guys. That's what they had a side-by-side photo op promoting the fight, and this guy just looks maybe a foot taller than Mikey.
Badass.
Wow.
But my goodness, but the skill set. You got to go by the skill set.
Right.
The kid has skills. And I wouldn't be surprised of an upset. I really wouldn't. I think they're considering a 50-50 fight, but I give the slight edge to Errol Spence just because of the sheer fact that he's just so much bigger. He's gonna gain so much more weight after the weigh-in. So he's gonna be walking around, 160 pounds, 65 pounds, and that could be pushing Mikey around. But Mikey is. My hat's off to the kid. That's amazing.
Very cool, man. But if it was just pure size, Butterbean would have kicked Mike Tyson's ass, right?
No, but skills. It's all skills, buddy. It's all skills.
hey,
And
right?
what are your thoughts?
both these guys are amazing.
What are your thoughts on
it's a great fight.
Floyd Mayweather here in this whole now going to possibly fight this Japanese kickboxer?
That's
Supposedly
a
it
bunch
fell
of
through.
baloney, man.
Is it
It's
just
all
money grabs,
a bunch
right?
of-
It's just money grabs.
He's kind of irrelevant now.
Right? And that bothers
So he
him, right?
He wants to get his name out there.
Right.
And this is my thinking. I think this is what he did. He figured, okay, this promotional company out there, and then this Japanese fighter. I'm not sure how popular he is here in the States.
Right.
I've seen a couple videos of him, and he's pretty badass.
Yes.
But Floyd's been kind of, on the doing his little tours here and there, but pretty relevant as far as the fight scene is concerned. So I'm thinking, okay, he probably got this big appearance fee, promoted the shit out of that Japanese promotional company and this kid, and he did his job and he got paid for it.
I think
what I'm
this,
thinking.
I think this
That's what I'm
kind of
thinking.
this is kind of like the way I like the way you put that because to me it reminds me of Al Davis saying he's going to Irwindale, took the $10 million and then just bailed, right?
I never saw that.
Right? It sounds like Mayweather, like you said, Mayweather.
So he's no dummy.
Right.
Floyd's no dummy.
Yeah.
Because he makes all these appearances all over the world, and he charges, I'm sure, a pretty penny. And I'm thinking that's what he did because what was he saying that he wanted to change the rules, right?
Right.
It was supposed to be all stand up, no kicks. I mean, that's no MMA fight. Come on,
Right?
you know.
Exactly.
So he did that once with McGregor, and we saw what happened. I mean, Come on.
It's like that Friends episode, if you've seen Friends, where Chandler and Joey get in a fight in the street fight, but they're like, all right, guys, no hitting in the balls, no touching the face. I got a photo shoot next week. No using keys.
So I mean, he set the rules and what have you. But I think once that check cleared, I think
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. Cancel.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm out. I gotta go.
All right. Hey, well, Joel, I'm in Palm Springs this weekend, man. We sneaking around to golf before you head to Mexico.
Dude, I was just gonna hit you up, man. Let's do it before. I'll be in Mexico till Sunday. So
how about,
yeah, man. So let's do it before the end of the year. I really want to get together with you guys, man.
All right,
I can do that.
I'll come out.
I can do
For
that,
sure.
man.
Both you guys, and let's get Mark out there too, man.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, we'll get it out. They're gonna force some rocking.
And Mark
Let's
is all
do it.
Mark
Let's
is
do
all
it.
over
Let's
the
do it.
place right
He is.
now,
Mark
isn't
is
he,
all
man?
over the
That
place
dude's
right
all
now.
over there.
Well, and,
All right.
real quick, Joel, when's the fight? What time? Where can they watch it? And how can they see? How can they watch this fight this weekend? Renee,
Okay,
throw up the
it's
poster.
this Saturday in Mexicali at the Plaza de Toros Calafia. It's going to be picked up by TV Azteca in Mexico. And this is one of the reasons we picked up this fight as well. We took this fight because we need Diego to get that Mexican fan base. He has his fan base here in the States, all Latinos, what have you, there's Mexican-American fans. But we needed the hardcore Mexican fans from Mexico.
Let's go.
And they have, I mean, when they tune into fights, we're talking about millions of people.
Exactly.
So that's what we need, and that's the reason we chose this fight.
Okay.
But it'll be on TV Azteca. There could be a link. I'll find out tomorrow once I get there.
Okay.
And I'll shoot you guys a text
send me it.
let you
We'll
know
get it out there
exactly
for you.
where you guys can see it.
Okay, great. Yeah, give us that link and we'll get it out there for you. So, Joel, we love you, brother. We can't wait to play golf with you. At Touch 'em Up on Twitter, man. Say hi to your lovely wife, and we'll talk to you real soon, man.
Thank you. Same to all you guys, and we'll talk soon, man.
You got it, my brother. Kick some ass,
Okay.
Diego.
Yeah,
Let's
kick
do
some
it.
ass.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Love you,
Okay.
man. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Such a good guy, man. I'm so happy I know that guy.
He has been a
such good-
supporter of this show
He's so
from
cool.
day one.
He's so fucking cool, man. He took me to my first boxing fight. Remember that boxing fight we
That
went to?
was so
Sat
cool.
his first round, dude. You could feel this. You hit the sweat came off and hit you.
Absolutely. That was
crazy.
really cool, man.
Yeah, it was cool. So thank you again, Joel De La Hoya. If you guys want to follow him, at Touch Him Up on Twitter. So we'll get to that. All right, Knocker, let's you guys call the show just like Joel did. Phones are working. 626-208-9040 is the number. Again, thank everybody on YouTube right now. I feel you. I hear you guys. Murph, we got O-Dub, we got Mikey chiming in. Kevin's in here. What's up, Kevin? What's up, buddy? I'm trying to get back at you guys at the same time, so I am hearing you guys chatting over here. So rules in a knife fight. No rules. Okay, someone say 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. That's what Murph said.
Right? Ain't no damn rules.
Oh, man. And I agree, again, with Murph. Floyd's a puppy. All he's doing is trying to keep his name relevant. I agree.
That's what happened. He got. Dude, just say you're gonna fight this guy.
Yeah.
We'll pay you $8 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he cash the check and said, "Okay, I'm not fighting him"?
Since Kevin is watching, please, for when we pick games today, can you have the Texan song ready for us, just so we can piss him off? Oh, here it is. Turn it up.
Are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Suck it, Kevin.
Suck it.
I think I've been doing that too for almost like 3 years.
Hey, you know what, G? Your Chiefs are going down, so just don't.
No.
Your Chiefs are
I
going
know
down,
they're
G.
beating the Rams this weekend. Rams got a lot of injuries.
You
Cooper
little
Kupp tore his
bitch.
ACL, man.
You little bitch.
Chiefs. I thought he was.
You little.
You're my
I
bitch.
thought he was I thought he was a cowboy guy.
Oh no, he's
I'm
a
a
Kansas
Cowboy.
City Chiefs
Oh.
fan.
I almost gave it my team.
He lives in
They won
Houston.
me back last week. They knew I was on the brink of giving up, and they beat the Eagles. They were like, "We can't lose the guru.
Yeah.
He supported us for so many years.
We need him for another
We need
3
him for-
games.
We must let him die early of more stress and misery."
Well, I finally dropped
They
the.
just tickled my nuts again. I was like, "Oh,
They did.
man, this pussy's
They
getting real
did.
raw." And then she pulled out some crazy move. I was like, "All right, I'm back in."
They put the finger in again.
Yeah, she tickled my taint, and I was like, "Woo!" Back
Have
in.
you had a finger up your ass?
I did this weekend.
They went total taint on you, dude. They were walking
Oh,
away, and then
man.
boom, threw the ice on the balls right there.
So good. They finished. I never get to finish. They finally finished. I was getting blue
So
ball knocked, and I
nice.
was
You
like,
were, man.
oh, I was like Cartman. I was like in that South Park episode where he's next to the computer. It's all
Just let me finish. Just once. Actually, you and Daniel both got your rocks off this weekend.
Oh man, yeah.
Because
we
the Giants prevailed.
did. Oh yeah, Giant
On
and
Monday
I saw
night.
that. He his Snapchat video, man. Stressing out his cheese bill. You can take it to your house. It's like, I can't take it. It was almost
was a good
as
night,
bad
man.
as this guy Knocker who decided to bet a parlay, and the Jets were the only team that didn't cover.
Are you
for
serious?
Him. Here we go.
I'm gonna hit everything but the fucking jet.
It sounds like
Why would I
Knocker.
bet the jet? Oh my god, I'm the fucking mush. I'm gonna hit everything but the fucking jet. Why would I bet the jet? Oh my god, I'm the fucking.
Oh, Knocker's having a flashback
Exactly. Oh my God.
You know he's been screaming. His voice is shot.
Shot,
right?
yeah.
During that, dude.
God.
Talk about Matt Barkley going.
Yeah, baby.
Dismantling the Jets.
there. Oh God.
There it is.
That's every gambler. Every gambler has been that guy right there.
I bet the Bengals. Right, it's anybody. It's the Bengals and the Niners. It's fucking anybody. Fuck the Lions every year. Why?
Oh, speaking of bets,
Yeah.
somebody on a magic carpet owes somebody some money this week.
Someone's not eating sandwiches this week.
Somebody's sandwich money just went
Somebody's
down.
Falcons lost to the Browns this week.
Straight
Whoa!
up. Straight up. Who called that, by the way? Who called that? 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 Who called that?
I think, and again, I like
the
how
sweet
Cam chimed in.
transvestite.
You a dirty son of a bitch. You take someone's sandwich
I'm
money.
taking his sandwich money. Right? You're going to be in
And the tip.
You're
And
going to
the
be
tip.
in that government cheese line this week, man. Because that's the only sandwich you're going to have. Government cheese this week. Because you owe me 20. You owe O-Dog 20. You owe Josh 20.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
And we have audio recording of all of it. And thank you. Who was it that chimed in and actually remembered it? Someone
Proof.
actually.
No,
on
I
Twitter.
put it
Were
out
you?
there.
I
It was
thought
me who
someone
put
did
it out.
before you.
Oh, no. Oh, by the way, somebody
Oh,
somebody 20
Mikey,
for the
come
Browns
on,
this
Mike.
weekend.
Show me the money. That's it, brother. But you got to yell, Lester. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money.
You know what? I'm going to buy 2 Jersey Mike sandwiches with it and take a picture of it for you
Right.
and eat them right in front of you.
You
Mike.
gave 16 points. Gee, they beat you straight
Damn,
up.
Mike.
So
You
what
got
about
big
you
set.
now?
And don't come at me with Baker tweeting,
Baker
texting me. Don't be
effing
texting me.
Mayfield, baby.
Stop.
Baker effing Mayfield.
Stop.
When are you going to say, you know what, I was wrong? This guy's the best quarterback out of the 4 that came out, and he's going to have the best career out of all 4 of them.
I don't believe that.
Oh,
I think
God.
Darnold. I think Darnold is the best quarterback to come out of that draft. I'll put him maybe right now better than Josh Rosen. But Josh Rosen though doesn't have an offensive line, and we like Steve said, that's you can't.
Gotta have it.
You gotta have it in this league, and at least in Cleveland, he has got an offensive line. Darnold doesn't. They
Actu-
basically said Darnold last week because they're sick of him getting the shit beat out of him.
You know what's really odd is he landed, even though they had the first pick, he landed on the best team.
For him, yes.
No, for any of those 4. Those 4 are going to get their ass
No, he
beat.
just got his coach fired though. His offensive coordinator.
And the
his
guy
coach
that
just
they
got
the
fired.
guy that they have coaching
I mean,
is balls to the wall. He's not messing around.
yeah,
this
he put
guy's
hits on
playing
guys
to
with the
effing
Saints.
win.
Yeah, he paid guys. He was part of fucking.
Whatever. I'm just saying that's NFL culture. Blah 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 blah. But right now, the attitude on the Browns, they've been released. They played their ass off against a really good team, and they kicked their ass.
Well, Murph
They
Murph
kicked
and Kevin
their
both said
ass.
that Rosen is the best quarterback in that draft.
Yeah, but you know what? He's not going to survive 4 years playing on that team.
That's
Just
the
not
thing.
going to happen.
He's gonna break.
But we've
Exactly.
all said on this show, and I preached for years, where you land matters.
Oh,
Where
absolutely.
you get picked matters.
Absolutely.
It completely does. We've seen quarterbacks' careers just die because of where they go.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know,
And guys excel because of where they go. Look at Pat Mahomes. Goes to an
Right?
Andy Reid, who's a genius, an offensive genius.
Perfect team.
With a team that's completely built for his style of play with Tyreek Hill,
Absolutely.
Sammy Watkins, and the running back. And
Yeah.
then you've got Kelsey, the best tight end in the
Well,
league.
they're built enough to jettison a good quarterback in Alex Smith. Yo, you don't have the arm strength to play with these
Sam
guys.
Darnold in there. I'm not saying he'd be just as good, but he'd have a lot more success that he has
Oh,
now.
absolutely. But I mean, he's getting
And
beat
Rosen,
up.
you know?
He is getting beat up. And just, where's Josh Allen? He's hurt already.
Yeah.
So lucky Baker Mayfield landed where he did, and it's amazing to say that thank God he landed in Cleveland.
I'm coming around a little bit on him.
But come on, dude. He stays in the pocket. He plays football.
I think that his team, though, is actually good.
It is. I've been telling you that from day one.
Baker's carrying the team.
No, absolutely
No, I'm not calling Cowherd, who's flipped, and now he's a bandwagoner.
He is a fucking
right?
bandwagoner.
He's the biggest bandwagoner on earth. I told you this from day one. This is a good football team. They got a bad coach. And they got to get out of this rut that they're in. But you were all, well, he's this and what has he done wrong? Nothing. What has he said wrong? Nothing. He leads this team. The city is behind him. His post-game interview was what? Great team win. Yeah. Let's build on it.
I agree. He has the
Oklahoma was fun. All you saw from him in Oklahoma was this is fun. I can do some crazy crap here
with him. His style of play does not last in the NFL.
Josh, you're not watching the film. He doesn't run the ball. He moves in the pocket. He stays in the pocket. He doesn't put himself in positions to get hurt. He doesn't do stupid Garoppolo things. He just plays football. He finds the open guy. He's got a strong arm. I'm telling you, he's going to have the best career out of the 4 guys that got drafted.
Well, let's see what Murph has to say. Murph, my
Steve,
boy,
you're talking way too much. You need to stop.
And I want to know, how is that
I really don't have an opinion on that. I don't watch him all enough.
He doesn't do stupid Garoppolo things.
Thank you.
That should be a T-shirt.
Right?
All right, look, that is not where to start, finish, or put in the middle your argument for Baker fucking Mayfield is a good quarterback.
Thank you.
Doing stupid shit.
Bring it, Murph.
Because he didn't try to get 1 extra yard and blow his knee out. He's short.
Yeah.
Well,
he's fucking short.
He is fucking short in a lot of different places.
Butchie is taller than Baker Mayfield.
Right?
And probably Butchie's more of a stud, but that's not what we're
talking
about.
You really agree, though, that you really think that Josh Rosen was the best quarterback coming out of that draft? Now,
he was. He's the best pure passer coming out of that out of that class. I wrote it beforehand. Other people hopped on the bandwagon afterwards while everybody was talking about the other guys. Rosen is the best quarterback that's out there. I thought he was actually going to a better situation, but that offensive line is just tissue paper. It really is.
It is
tissue
terrible.
paper, and you can't do anything. You can't do anything behind that line.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, here's my argument with that, Murph, and you're right on 99.99999% of the time. Okay. Even with the lasagna noodles, if they're not fucking boiled, it's not lasagna. Okay, I'm with you on that. Right? Steve, right?
Put in the work, bitch.
Right, Steve? If they're not boiled,
no fucking shortcuts.
Right? Not on lasagna. You can't shortcut lasagna. Ready-made noodles. Fuck that. You got to boil them. Anyway, my thing here is between the two. Yes, as a prototypical quarterback, Rosen has all the tools. He's got the better arm. Blah, 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 blah. My thing with Baker Mayfield, and the reason I put him over Josh Rosen, he's got charisma. He gets the team to play for him. I don't think Rosen has any of that. He just doesn't.
Had charisma, dude.
Come on, pardon me?
What'd you say, Murph?
Jeff George had charisma.
Okay, but nothing to back it up.
But Mayfield makes his team play around him. He does things to excite his team.
I will. I'll give you that.
I will give him that too.
You have to respect any guy that was a walk-on at 2 different universities.
Right. I mean, he's got
did what he did. I respect the guy.
Me too.
He's out there getting paid. He's playing his style of ball.
Right.
And right now, it's working. He has talent around him. He has talent on that defense that is keeping him in every single game. He has not been put in a situation where it has all been on his shoulders, and he has taken the opportunities that he's been given. And from everything that I'm hearing from people in Cleveland, he works his ass off. He does. It's not just Baker Mayfield, like money asshole down there in Texas,
right.
and he's out there making commercials and he puts the work in too. So, no, I think he will be a solid quarterback if he does not get hurt, if he does not do something stupid.
Well, you know what? The referees aren't helping him.
The problem is, Bud, that these guys always get hurt.
Yes, that's
always.
Exactly.
Who was the last mobile quarterback that had a great career?
Steve Young. Yep, Steve Young. That's the first one.
Randall Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, man, these guys all go down. The knees all go.
Yep.
And it's going to happen. Unfortunately, it's going to happen sooner or later. They do something stupid. They do try to get that extra yard. They don't slide, and they end up, in a tent and then on a gurney, and then, for their third MRI of their career.
Yeah, but maybe he came into the league at the right time.
All right,
but the defense can't hit him.
It's true. But what I'm telling Josh is that's what the quote unquote a file on him is. But if you watch him play, he does not like to leave the pocket. He understands that I don't have to leave the pocket until it's absolutely necessary. He spends more time stepping up, stepping sideways than he does actually going outside and taking hits, and he does slide. Now,
he's a good student of the game, and he's realized it.
Right. My problem with this is he's taken hits to the head 3 times this year, and not one time has a penalty been called. If they don't stop this, right, and Cam Newton screams about it that he doesn't get the calls, well, Baker's not getting it either. And if they don't start enforcing the rule on that, that's how he's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt by somebody plowing him in the head and not being protected.
Well, Newton's a whiny bitch.
There you go.
He's out there acting like a running back, and then he gets pissed off that he's getting hit, and he's the one lowering his head and saying, "Tell him at the helmet, you lowered your head, dumbass."
Yeah, exactly.
And sitting there crying. Tom Brady would have gotten that call. Well, yeah, he's Tom fucking Brady, and you're not. And so it's. But you are right. The rule's there. I've seen him get whacked in the side of the head, and the flag needs to get thrown when it's pertinent. Let's put it that way. Hey, I called in to talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
I was about to switch gears here because I've been going off. On Twitter with people about this Le'Veon Bell situation. Again, did not sign his tenure with the Steelers. Will be forfeiting $14 million this year, and will be able to sign somewhere next year if they don't franchise tag him again.
Right.
I have completely bagging Le'Veon Bell. I think he's one of the worst teammates in football. I think this is a terrible move for him, and not only for him, but for running backs in general that want to make money in the NFL, because this just showed how unvaluable a superstar running back is. You don't need to pay a guy $14 million. Hence the James Conner, hence the guys that are running for Cleveland, and the rookie running backs that are running all over the NFL right now. Knocker. He not only didn't hurt himself.
The guy in Denver.
Get some money. The guy in Denver. He hurt all these other star running backs that aren't going to get paid that much money, because that just showed that you can put a guy in there in the right system and he'll work. Not only that, he is one of the worst teammates in football. You showed up. It's $14 million, people. It's $14 fucking million. You get paid more than any surgeon, any more than policeman, any more than any firefighter, any other soldier that fights this country.
CEO of Apple.
CEO of Apple. You get paid $14 fucking million a year to play a sport, and you want to sit out and bitch about it? You've already made what? 16?
Never see again.
Exactly. You'll never see that again. I could set up my children's with that money. But because and all everyone's the owners are rich, they're billionaires. Yeah, but you know what? A lot of these owners, 70% of them, came from nothing. They're immigrants that came from other countries, started businesses, and have earned the money that they have. And just because they've earned it, they should have to pay a certain amount for you people. No, it's a business. It's a business.
That's it. It's a fucking business. And I understand any player. You're a free agent and you want to go somewhere and you want to make money, and somebody wants to throw that cash at you. Go. I have nothing against anybody who leaves, but this is the profession that we have chosen, okay? And this is what you do. Your representation, your union okayed this, all right? And then you turned your back on it. You turned your back on your teammates. And what did it prove? You lost $14 million. You lost your job. Okay,
you might lose a ring.
Back and, because some guy off the street came and took it. All right, I hate to keep running home to mama here, But look at the running backs that the Patriots have had over the past 18 years. Corey Dillon is the best running back that Tom Brady has ever handed a ball off to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he was at the end of his fucking career.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, when he got there. All right, this position is no longer a position of importance. It is not a position that you draft top 5 in the draft. Giants, morons. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't pay these people. This is why Bill Belichick repeatedly watches these guys walk out the door, and he'll draft somebody at the end of the first round or in the second round because he's going to have control of them for 5 years.
Right.
And they aren't going to just walk away. But if you do, you'll plug in anybody. You could plug Cordero Patterson into the backfield of the New England Patriots, and he's going to run for 5 yards a carry.
Yep.
Right.
All right?
And that's all you need. That's all you need.
But you cannot fix stupid, and this dude is just stupid.
Yeah.
That's $14 million. No matter how much he signs for as a free agent, it's $14 million he will never see again. Exactly. He will not recuperate that $14 million.
Yeah.
He will not get
but
back
the only way
his
that
year
makes
of
sense
service when he is broke and spent all this money on cars and women and jet skis and shit and trips, and he needs his benefits check. He's not going to have that extra year of eligibility. Everybody's vested after 3 years, folks, but then it goes up with every other year that you're in the league. So I think after 3 years, it's like $40,000 a year that you get once you turn 52, and then it goes up from there. It's in increments of like $30,000 a year. That's money that he might be able to use. That's money that he could have used for his grandkids, or for their education and shit. Never mind the fact that all of these guys mismanage their cash, unless your name is Rob Gronkowski, and it's really terrible that he would do this to his team, a team that year after year, in spite of the most moronic coach that has ever walked the sideline, is relevant and has a chance to get to a Super Bowl. All right, it's
the only way I see it makes sense.
It was reprehensible. Okay, I used to cheer for guys like Ricky Henderson when they held out for more money, because I thought they deserved it and shit. But I mean, looking at it as a GM, is this somebody that I'm going to want to bring into my organization when he sees the next running back that's getting more money and he wants to renegotiate after a year and he's going to sit out? No, I'm going to think twice about it. He screwed himself. He screwed his team.
He may be another Kaepernick. No, my point was the only way it could ever make sense if he avoids getting injured this year. That's the only way that plans out and he wins on this deal.
Right. Well, yeah.
But and you don't know that. You can't worry about that.
Here's my two things. Okay, and I'm a union man, right?
Yep.
The union bargained, and they settled for this. Mm-hmm. Those are the rules. The rules are the rules, and if it benefits the owners in this situation, it benefits the owners. That's just the way it goes. The players are never going to have the power.
Until the next strike.
I'm never going to have the power over AT&T. They are always going to win. I am always going to think I don't get what I deserve to be paid. Be that as it may, these are the rules. If you got a problem, you go back to the union and you strike and you suffer, whether it takes 1 year, a half a season, a whole season, 2 seasons. If you want to get rid of the franchise tag rule, that's how you... No, they're not going to do that. No, but they're going to bitch about the situation that they're in.
Their careers are too short.
Yeah, it's
now the reason
I agree with you.
that this was accepted by the union was for the simple fact that the NFL agreed. You give us this, we'll give you that. They gave them the franchise ticket, and the union got more money in retirement benefits for former players. It grandfathered in a bunch of other players. So those guys who were broke and the idiots who crossed the picket line and, got what they wanted then and didn't think about, down the line, these guys did think about them, at least the union did, and got them some more money. That's the exact chip that was flipped. That, you take this chip, I'll take that chip, during the last negotiations. And I do. I just, Bell is stupid. It was a stupid thing to do. This is a guy that could have been considered one of the greatest of all times for one of the greatest franchises that has ever played.
Hang over him.
Okay, he would have been held up as an icon in Pittsburgh for the rest of his life if he played his entire career there, and he threw that away.
So now, Murph, I'm not really involved. I'm sorry, Josh.
It's okay. I just hope they win the Super Bowl.
I just have a lot of questions here. Okay, so he decides this year to sit out.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Fine. He's still not a free agent at the end of the year, is he?
Technically, no.
They can still put a franchise tag on him for next year because he didn't play this year.
But the franchise tag will be so astronomical that they won't do it.
Yeah.
To franchise him a second year in a row, it would be quarterback money. Nobody's going to pay him that.
So it's just
I'm glad you mentioned the quarterback money because he's saying, just like Aaron Donald said, I want to be paid quarterback money. Well, guess what, guys?
Yeah, guess what?
You're not going to ever get
Sorry,
paid
when Aaron Donald, when you don't play,
money.
Vegas doesn't adjust the line. When Tom Brady doesn't play, it's a 6-point fucking difference.
Right? You're never going to get paid that kind of money. And Le'Veon, I'm sorry, you've played 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. The laws of whatever the longevity of running backs is within the next 2 years, you're going to get hurt, and you're not going to be playing 8 years from now, 5 years from now. So nobody in their right mind is going to sign you to a 5-year contract at $25 million a year. It's not going to happen. Whether you deserve it or not, it's not going to happen.
Over.
He might be hanging out with Kaepernick.
I mean, Mike chimes in here and says, wait, you're all talking like his sport life is done. No, we're not saying sport life is done. His reputation has taken a major hit.
His reputation has taken a huge hit.
A major hit.
And Michael Harvey, his rep has taken a hit, Bud, and the fact of the matter is that no matter what this next contract that he signs, nobody's going to say, here's an extra $14 million for what you did last year.
I agree.
You lost. He lost $14 million.
All right, we're going to get to Britt Murph. You know I love you. I just want to know, how'd that bolognese sauce come out the other night? You got my mouth watering.
Right?
It was freaking orgasmic. I sat there. I took my wife somewhere this afternoon.
Yeah.
And I left Butchie with a half a pan of lasagna. I got home and he looked like Garfield.
That was dumb. You should have took it with you, for God's sake. Come on.
That was it. It was done. It was done.
Murph,
I can't wait for the Pickems. I hope you guys all know I am in the top 5.
You are. Butchie's up there. Team Butchie is up there.
It's coming. I'm looking down at you, Knock.
Oh, that hurts.
I'm scratching that ass, Murph. I'm scratching that ass. I'm coming right up for you.
I'm looking at some Boston
by
ass,
the way,
huh?
everybody check out my podcast every Tuesday. One Patriots plays. I gotta stick it to O-Dog. And on Sunday night, you can catch me 2 hours on the Sports Infusion. Follow me on Twitter at TMurph207. You won't be disappointed. See you later, brother.
Oh my God, I love you, Murph. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
Love you, my brother. You take care.
We get back power rankings.
Always solid information from him,
A little bit
man.
of wobble to sports. We're getting this Golden State drama and much more. And we got some Natural Heights. Renee's band coming up on the break for you, so enjoy that. We'll be back right after this.
Aye.
Trying to get the best of me, but I'm living my lifestyle worry free. Cause in this world, they try to hold you down, but I gotta keep on moving. Yeah, they like to see us fall to our defeat. can hold me down. Ooh, yeah. Well, if you try to step in my way, oh yeah. Well, all I can really say, oh yeah, is no one can hold me down. No one can hold me down. No one can hold me down. Oh yeah. No one can hold me down. No one can hold me down. No one can hold me down.
Welcome back. Sportscast Live, Juicy Whip Studios here on a Hump Day Wednesday. You guys download the show on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, also on our SoundCloud channel. Search my name on YouTube, Josh Pacheco. Search, follow my channel. Also on Twitch. Me and Mike had a fun-ass time yesterday. Me and Mikey, shout out to my partner. Had a fun-ass time on some Fortnite last night, duos. We lost in the most pussy way possible. And you can check out that clip on our Twitch channel. Just go search Sports Squad on Twitch. And guys, if you are a Amazon Prime subscriber, which I am, I'm sure a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel on Twitch because it helps out the show automatically. It's right on the main screen there when you hop on our channel. Just hit the subscribe button and the follow button. Do appreciate it. Donates to the show. And you guys can follow us on Instagram at Sportscast Game Time. And also on our Twitter at Sportscast Gamer. For all those gamers out there, if you guys have kids or nephews, friends that play games, we live stream pretty much 5 times a week. All your major games that are out there, we do Red Dead Redemption, we got Call of Duty, Fortnite, Madden, pretty much do everything. So if you guys want to join in, have some fun, you can do it that way. Also, you guys call the show right now, 626-208-9040. Great talk with Murph, thank you. And also our guest, Joel De La Hoya. Again, big fight this Saturday. Throw up that banner one more time for me so we can promote him out there. Diego De La Hoya is going to be fighting this weekend. We'll have the link up on our Twitters, me and BudKnocker. So follow me and BudKnocker at Real Josh Pacheco, at BudKnocker, and then at InnerBeans1 over here. Again, Renee's getting up to that 70 percentile on his good tweets. So, Renee, working that way up, 7 out of 10.
Thanks, man. I try,
good,
you know.
Looking good.
It takes a couple good bong hits, and then I'm like, yeah, that just comes.
Right?
O-Dog's on the phone, by the way.
Oh, God.
Should I get the boxing bell ready?
Yeah, should you get the boxing? Do we have a boxing
I don't
bell
know,
ready
let
for
me
me and
see.
O-Dog? My God. All right. Oh, Dizzle, what is going on,
Hey,
my man?
Josh, how are you?
It's a comment. I'm doing good because Murph basically...
Talk about?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I've got a lot of people on my side of the fence here. You're like, have you ever seen that movie Hook, where Rufio draws that line in the sand, and everybody walks on the side of Rufio, and you have like that one random, 2 kids.
Okay, it's a big boy world. All right, what do you got for me?
What do you got for you? I got that you're completely wrong on this, and I've got my father on my side, which I know that he usually is on your side. I have Murph on my side. I've got pretty much everyone in this room on my side, except for you and LB said it's a.k.a. Lawrence Brooks, who,
okay. Well,
as you guys saw in that video.
Knocker and I discussed it last night on In the Game, WBKS1.com. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. Knocker was kind enough to call in.
Slides it right in.
Slides it right in there.
He was kind enough to
pimped
call
himself
in.
already before
And,
put the
we had
headphones
a
on?
spirited discussion.
Wow.
But I think you're wrong on this, and I'll tell you why, Josh.
Okay, I'm gonna
and
listen.
do it
I
calmly
won't even jump in. I'm gonna give you the floor right now.
Too late. You already did.
Okay. Okay, thank you. This is a business decision. This was a contract dispute between two business people. It was nothing more, nothing less. You can candy coat it and talk about legacy and talk about all this other nonsense, teammates and stuff like that, and that's all well and good. Okay, if you guys want to play in some right here, have a great night. Sorry, I'm still on the grind.
Are you freaking serious? Hey, did you notice?
Ubers.
Did you notice how I cut the F-bombs out? We didn't do any F-bombs pretty much in the first half.
Yeah, you got a couple. Actually, when you did it earlier, there was nobody in the car, so I was like, whoa. But anyway,
that was
this
joy.
is nothing more. We can candy coat this thing with. I heard Murph and his syrupy, he missed a chance for his legacy to go down with one of the greatest organizations in the history of football. Yeah. At the end of the day, this was a business decision, okay?
A bad one.
Le'Veon Bell wanted... Hold on. Let me just say this. This is real simple. Le'Veon Bell wanted more money than the Pittsburgh Steelers were willing to pay. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yep.
There's no hard feelings, I hope. Knocker, I understand what you're saying. With the rules, within the rules. The Pittsburgh Steelers played within the rules.
Yes.
That is great. And I said it last night, I'll say it again. Just because you have the right to do something doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Don't forget that, people. Just because you have the right to do something does not mean it's the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. What they're doing to Le'Veon Bell was, in my opinion, wrong. They franchised him, tagged him once. He came in and played. Franchise tagged him again. He came in and played. For the third year, he said, listen, I'm done with this franchise tag. Just because you have the right to do it, I don't think it's right. I'm going to go about my business, and I'm going to find me somebody who's going to pay me what I think I'm worth. Now, listen, we can argue over whether he's worth whatever he says he's worth. I don't care about that. That's not the issue for me. The issue is a businessman made a business decision. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a business. They made their business decision. I'm not hung up on it because it doesn't affect the Cowboys. It doesn't affect anybody. It's just simple business.
Okay, O-Dog, I have a problem with what you said as far as going right. You said the Steelers did him wrong. The Steelers did him wrong by offering to pay a man.
No,
wait.
I said he thought he didn't feel like they did him right. He feels like he deserved a long.
Okay, now Josh, hang on, Josh.
Right
he did not say that. He said the Steelers made a business decision within the rules, and so did Le'Veon Bell.
Okay, and Le'Veon Bell felt slighted. Okay, Le'Veon Bell felt slighted, right? He felt slighted.
Yes.
Okay, he was going to get paid let's just put this in perspective, $14 million. That's more than any soldier for this country will ever make in this lifetime. More than any doctor. No. Stop. Let me speak.
He has the floor.
No, dog. No.
No.
This is about what football players make. This is not about what your local school teacher makes, so you can't make the comparison like that. That's a false argument. What you're doing is you're trying to change the parameters of the... We're talking about professional football players, not teachers, not doctors, not lawyers, because all of them are overpaid. Every single football player out there is overpaid. Okay? So let's just get that off the table. You can't say that any of them are worth anything. None of them are worth what they're paid. So Drew Brees ain't worth what he made. Tom Brady's not worth what he's making. Is Le'Veon Bell worth 14.5? I don't friggin' know, but he thinks he is. He thinks he's worth more. And the man said, look, if you don't want to pay me this, as is my right to do. I used to be a manager at a retail store. I said, when you feel like we're not paying you enough, quit.
Right.
Do us both a favor and quit. Go find another job. Le'Veon Bell said, I don't think you're paying me enough. I quit, you Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think you're paying me enough. What is wrong with that? That's the American way. It's freedom of choice. America, fuck yeah!
Wow! Okay, now I agree with you, man. I totally 100% agree with you, my man, O-Dog. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. He thinks he's worth as much as a quarterback. now again, we're going to stay within football because this you said this is the world of football. Any player on the field that thinks he should make as much money as a quarterback is delusional.
Okay,
it's not going to happen. The life of a running back is nowhere near the life of a quarterback.
So let's let your whole team down.
Le'Veon Bell is into his 6th year, if I'm not mistaken. The history will say he has 2 more good years, and then he will decline. So if I'm the Steelers, why on earth would I sign you to a 5-year contract? I get so tired of players who sign contracts and then bitch about him 2 years later because he's underpaid. You signed the effing contract. You are a union member. If your union put the ability for the owners to place a franchise tag on you, those are the effing rules. And if you don't like the goddamn rules, then you strike and you suffer and you sit out for 2 years.
Well, that's what
and
he's
you
doing.
Get it back. Here's the bottom line here, man. And you don't want to hear it, but here's the bottom line: the owners don't need you. The owners are rich. Besides the fact they own an NFL team, they all but a couple of them lose money owning an NFL team. They have the power. They're never going to not have the power. And if the NFL folded, they'll still be effing rich.
Knocker, here's the thing. I don't disagree with you. In fact, I agree with you. And that's why I couched this and put it in this form. The Steelers said, look, the life of a running back is not such that we're going to give you a 5-year deal at what you want. If you want that, you go somewhere else and find it. We're not doing it here. I have no problem with that. But I also have zero problem with Le'Veon Bell. Whether he's accurate in his assessment is not for us to judge. Whether he could be completely delusional in what he believes he's worth, and he will find that out in next year's free agency market if he has to take less, or if he finds a sucker that says, "Listen, we're one player away. Let's give him the money." There's as P.T. Barnum says, there's a sucker born every minute.
Absolutely.
And there might be one sucker NFL owner that says, "Listen, sign this guy to wherever he wants. We'll get him for 2 years, and we'll cut him on the back end. I don't care, but we got a chance to win a Super Bowl, and I want that."
Probably the Cowboys.
I understand what you're saying. Wow. I understand what you're saying. The owners are rich and the players can strike. This is not about the larger issue of whether or not they made a bad deal. Everybody played by the rules. I think everybody made their decisions, whether they made them correctly or incorrectly, whether they made them accurately or inaccurately. This is a big boy league. Everybody made their decisions, and now it's time to move on. Yeah. And I don't understand why grown men are getting angry that grown men made grown man decisions.
I agree with you. America, fuck yeah.
I mean,
he has the absolute right to make a stupid decision.
I'll finish it off on this. I have 2 things to say. I think that he...
Give it a year, you'll find out.
I think that he hurt his reputation not only around the league with GMs, his reputation with Pittsburgh, and what his future will be in the NFL, but he also devalued the running back position more than it already was and hurt other players more than he actually hurt himself.
That's a different issue, Josh. Whether or not he hurt his own reputation remains to be seen. We'll find that out next year. But the one thing that I've always noticed about this league in the NFL is people pay for talent. If somebody thinks he's talented, then they'll pay him. Whether or not Terrell Owens kept finding a way to find his way on a team because he had talent. When he was no longer talented enough, he didn't find his way on a team. Chad Ochocinco, same thing. All these guys, Corey Dillon found his way to a Super Bowl championship with the Patriots when everybody thought he was a cancer in Cincinnati. If people think they can squeeze an ounce of talent out of you, they'll go with you. Now, that remains to be seen. Whether or not he hurt other running backs, I don't know that I agree with that, but I can respect that position. Okay. But at the end of the day, this is a business in as much as it's a sport. And when you talk about how much these guys make, they make how much they make because of us. Because we're suckers, and we spend all our money. Like you said, you buy all that Cowboys gear. I buy all the Cowboys gear. I'm a season ticket holder in Dallas, so I'm giving up money and time and energy to pay these stupid salaries, and that's why they make what they make. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is he made a business decision. I'm okay with him. I'm not mad at the Steelers. I'm not mad at Hoya. Everybody should walk away happy and say, hey, look, you made your decision, I made mine. Let's move on.
Yeah, no, we'll finish it off on that, Doc. We'll cap it off.
Now let me
on
just
that.
say, I do want to. Can I just comment on the Golden State Warriors issue?
Yeah,
I want to.
Yeah, bring that up. Good call. Good call.
Good switch.
Yeah, I called. When I saw that clip first thing in the morning, I told my lovely wife, and I said, honey, listen. Draymond Green has the look of a guy who says, listen, man, we won a championship before you, so you can go ahead on and get the hell up out of here. We'll still win. And sure as the sun is set today, I heard a report that said Draymond said those exact words. And it didn't stun me that he said that because he had that look in his face. Kevin Durant is a sensitive player. Now, the reason why they suspended Draymond Green is because the Warriors sent a clear sign to Kevin Durant saying, we're riding with you, bro.
Right.
We want you.
Right.
They put Draymond on notice saying, listen, bro, if it's him or you, guess who's going to be gone?
Right.
It's not going to be Kevin Durant. He's a two-time Finals MVP. Now, what are you? We understand you're an integral part of this team, but this guy is next level. And I think Draymond may have overplayed his hand.
Absolutely.
Draymond, I respect that, and I respect who he is. But if he plans on playing with the Warriors, he better watch himself because that's Kevin Durant's team. At least sharing it with Steph Curry. I don't know.
Well, lastly, here I'm glad you brought this whole thing up because Stephen A. Smith came out. Stephen A. Smith came out today and knows all his talk. Kevin Durant free agent at the end of the season. Will he stay with the Warriors? Now he's got this. Does he want to deal with Draymond? Obviously, I think the Warriors are going to offer him a contract, but reports are now Stephen A. Smith had this to say, and then I want to get your thoughts on it, O-Dog, right after, okay?
Sure.
You just can't make this up. And now you're the Golden State Warriors, who firmly believe and have repeated to me personally on several occasions this year, we are not losing Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant ain't going nowhere. He's free to do what he wants, but we believe he is going to stay with us. I'm hearing differently. I'm hearing the Knicks and the Lakers with the Lakers having the edge. That's what I'm hearing. 2 weeks ago, I heard the Knicks had the edge. Now I hear the Lakers had the edge. Let me tell you something. It appears to be one of those two teams, which is Kevin Durant's next destination.
Mm-hmm. What do you got? What do you think of Stephen A. on they coming out today on a radio show? I'm not sure where that audio is from, pardon, to that radio station. But what do you think?
No, I heard it. I heard that exact clip live. It's from the Stephen A. Smith show.
Okay.
So I heard that clip when he said it live. And here's my thought on that. There's a couple. My biggest thought on that is this. It depends on what Kevin Durant wants for himself. Does he want to be the leader of a team and go to a team and say, this is my team, I came here to bring a championship to this city, or does he want to be a part of something bigger than himself? Now, you can obviously tell what I'm leaning toward. If you want to be a part of something bigger than yourself, you go to the Los Angeles Lakers and you become a part of history, playing with LeBron, playing in the Laker organization, and you say, listen, I won more championships with the Lakers. If you want to be that guy and says, this is my team and I bring a championship to this city, then you come to the New York Knicks and you say, hey, look, I'm here to bring a championship basketball back to New York. I don't know what he's going to do because I don't believe Kevin Durant has the stones to be a leader. I think he's a second-tier guy as it relates to leadership. Not as it relates to talent, but as it relates to leadership. LeBron is a leader. He may not be the best player of all time, whether or not I think he is, but that's debatable. But he has leadership qualities. Kevin Durant is Robin. He's always going to be Robin to me. He's not Batman. LeBron James is a Batman-type character, so that's what I think. I think if Kevin Durant wants to step into the Batman suit and take over, then we'll see what he's made of, and we'll come to New York and try to bring a championship.
He ain't going to do that. That's too much. That's too much work.
I think he actually would be smart.
And don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with staying Robin, because Robin got a pretty good life. You say, look, I'm winning championships. I don't need the pressure of playing in New York. I don't need the heat of being the leader of the city. I just want to come to L.A., live in Cali, smoke some weed.
Right? That's what I'm talking about, my man. That's what I'm talking about.
Smoke weed every day.
I love you guys, Josh. All I'm saying, all I ever
Love you,
said was
brother.
this was a business decision.
Hey,
We
what's the
always
name of your
respectfully
show?
Disagree. That's why I call in, man. Even when we don't agree, we do it
I love you,
respectfully.
brother. I
Now,
know.
we had a great time with you on In the Game last night, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. So I just wanted to say that. We appreciate you.
God, you're good, man. You are good.
He's
You know what?
good at it.
Calling in and making our show a little bit better. Thank you for your time. Thank you guys
Love you, man.
always for the time.
I think your baby's
appreciate
first
it.
words
And
are gonna
heard you,
be-
Murph. I heard you. I heard you with that slick comment. I loved it. Thank you for the shout out. I'm gonna check out Murph's podcast. And I'm gonna check him out, man. I appreciate his comments as well.
Your baby's
Love you
first
guys.
words are
Love
going to
you,
be
man.
BKS1.
Have
Your
a good
baby's
night.
your baby's first words are gonna be BKS1 Tuesday night.
That's right, baby.
All right, thanks.
All right, guys. Take care, man.
That's good stuff.
That's
dude.
good talk right there, though. You know it is.
so we'll
There's
move on.
there's a lot of angles, a lot of views on this.
Yeah.
You know.
All right,
It'll all come out next year.
Exactly.
You'll know
Yeah, it's
exactly
all gonna
what
come out in the
happened.
wash, man.
I agree. We had some other stuff that we'll talk about. We'll
Can
just
anybody
move on
tell me
from
the
there.
Northern Illinois score? Anybody?
Let's get to shot of the week
Anybody?
because I want to take some shots with everybody.
Josh, on
Take
your
some
phone,
shots.
can you look up the Northern
I
Illinois?
don't even have my phone. I
score?
left it inside. I hope
Don't
my,
you have a computer right there?
I think I hope mom's not going through my phone. I feel like you know I don't have my phone right now. My mom's inside. I feel like mom's gonna go through it. I'm 30 fucking.
Why?
4.
Is there like blueboy.com on there or what?
Well, Jackie got some new tawnies a while ago. There might be some pictures in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's some video that you don't want to be
I
seeing?
might have been motorboating something. They were for pleasure, not for speed.
Hell yeah, baby.
Southern Illinois, what?
Northern Illinois.
Northern.
All right, Knock. Let's we'll move on from Wobble to sports. We're gonna get to
Basketball?
football.
No,
quick.
football.
Let's get to. We got a new subscriber. So
Wednesday
Belinsky,
night.
Yes, it is.
Michael
What are they playing?
Yes, they are, Steve. That's how sick I am. I have a bet on Northern Illinois
Thank you,
Wednesday night against Miami of
Belinsky.
Ohio.
My dad's a fucking degenerate gambler. If he's never seen one, like you are, you have
Just
a
talk
sickness.
into the phone. What is the Northern Illinois football score?
Do you want the answer or do you want to piss me off? Okay.
What's the answer?
Miami, Ohio, 13. Northern Illinois, 7.
Fuck!
Third quarter.
Fuck! Okay, let's move on.
Oh, my
Shot of the
Oh,
week.
wait, even better. 3rd and 8 at NIU 17.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna hit everything but the fucking. Why would I bet the Jets?
Northern Illinois!
I'm the fucking mother.
I'm gonna hit everything but fucking Northern Illinois! Oh, that was perfect, man.
Oh, God.
Ah, Renee, I love you, man.
That was me, fool.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man.
Renee's getting the high fives. You're welcome. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, right on. I love you too, Knocker.
That was so you?
Oh,
that was perfect,
me.
man.
And,
That was
me.
perfect,
All right,
man.
now here we go. Let's get into.
Are we going to Pickems or what's going on?
We're gonna go into power rankings. and
You
pick
said
the
shot of the week.
I want shot of the week. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
I wanna
let's
drink
do
some
that.
Alcohol. Let's do that. Let's get some shots. I'll go first. I'll run mine through. Shout out to Stan Lee. Throw him up real quick. Shout out. We'll go through this pretty quick so we get to our football. Everyone knows everyone you have to know Stan Lee is comic book legend, Marvel creator, dead at age 95. Spider-Man.
95.
Everybody. Hey, you could just go on and on and on about
a
what
good
he's.
life.
Yeah, great. I mean, really, that's what I said about it. I was like, when he died, it wasn't really sad because I was like, dude, the dude was 95.
Right.
And he did. I heard though his family was really jacked.
If he didn't get everything done by then,
Right? It's not unexpected at 95.
It's not at all. All
right, what you got? What else?
I got to give shit of the week to this man who lit his garden on fire while trying.
This guy.
This guy.
This guy right here. That's why women live longer than men.
He knows what I felt like.
that's not gasoline.
That
is so not you.
Oh,
Steve.
you dumb shit.
Lit his garden on fire with the gas.
Have you ever heard of vapors? Did you hear her? She dropped the fuck.
Slow mo. I love how they did the slow. Look at it. It's in his
Oh
hair.
my god.
Oh.
Oh, guy, did you ever see
Oh
the video
my
of
God.
my,
The
wait?
fucking
Did you
herd.
guys ever see the video of my fuck up?
No.
Renee, you have a picture of it, I think.
Oh, you got one of those?
Oh, I got a good one.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
pretty
Yeah,
fucking.
if you guys,
stupid.
you guys can see the picture right
I
now.
got one of
YouTube.
those too. I was holding Matt.
All these videos on our Instagram Sportscast.
I was
Yeah.
holding your brother Matt
Oh, great.
in front of at the house on whatever, the house I lost on the corners.
Yeah, whatever.
Gladstone, Glendora.
The full house furnace, right? So I'm out there with the sparker, right? trying to light it because it went out.
Yeah.
Whoosh! Flame! And I've got Matt in front of me.
You're like this guy.
He knows what I felt like. Like someone would need to get
Oh, he's like, stand back.
Stand back.
Oh, stand back.
Yeah, stand back.
Stand back.
Because I'm a total dipshit. Hey, just for all you
What
guys,
if yours kids when you're like, Dad, you're a fucking idiot.
just for all you guys that don't know how to do that, you take a Solo cup and you put about a quarter of it with gasoline. And you throw the Solo cup in the fire.
There
But
you go,
why
Steve.
was he even
Steve-ism's
doing
right
it?
there.
The fire was burning.
Right, you know what?
Yeah, vapors go back.
What was he doing?
I don't know.
So yeah, I had Matt.
Hey,
I had
this
Matt
is Darwinism right here. Nature's natural selection.
in the herd, and it blew me and Matt just in the garage off our feet. I've never been more scared in my life because I really thought I killed your brother.
Find this.
And,
I thought I killed your brother.
Lastly, I have to give it up to none other than Spider Kid. As we just talked about Marvel right now, as this guy is
Good
the best,
stance,
best
good
slide
stance.
into home. Now watch the kid left, coming up over left. He's stealing. He's stealing. Knock. Oh!
That is so cool.
I think he missed the plate.
That is so cool.
Who
cares? I'm calling him
I
safe
give him shot
for the effort.
Yeah, I give him a shot of the week for effort. So those are my shots.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you're up, Knock. What you got?
Okay, shot of the week to Wendy.
And the firefighters. Everybody, again, like you mentioned,
Right,
firefighters.
that goes without
all
saying.
without
And shit
all
of the week to forest fires.
Yeah.
You know.
And shot for Frank.
Right.
All that.
Shot of the week to Wendy.
Yeah.
Putting up with your ass for how many years?
Exactly. Anniversary today, 37 years.
Oh, nice.
happy
Yeah.
anniversary.
Congratulations.
So
nice.
very cool.
Awesome.
You didn't get him a
37
card?
years. Fuck. I didn't even fucking know.
Oh my God!
Right.
He doesn't know my fucking anniversary.
The only one that knows is our daughter. Figure that, right?
Because Mary's fucking perfect.
Right?
And she just proved it.
Time and time again.
I love you, Mary.
And to
here
Steve.
it is.
Steve-O sent me a
That was gonna be mine, but that's okay. Take it.
I'm gonna steal it.
All right, you
An
bastard.
email.
We'll both shoot on it.
We know the fire in Pleasanton, the whole town. Think about this, people listening to this, wherever you're living. The whole town is gone. Yeah. It does not exist as a livable space for humans anymore.
Where's Pleasanton? Is it up north?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to drive up there for accounts for Juicy Whip. It's
Yeah,
beautiful. It's all farming. It's like
the
farming.
up
There's
north.
only
It's
yeah,
the up north fire.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's up by Santa Maria.
So
Up-
here we go.
Okay.
Life goes on. CIF volleyball playoffs. Girls volleyball players are coming up. Pleasanton is scheduled to play Forest Hills Christian High School in the semifinals of the CIF volleyball, right? They arrive on their bus. The parents have nothing other than the clothes on their back, and so do the players, right?
No uniforms.
They show up. Forest Hills High School presents them with uniforms, not just uniforms that say, what's the town?
Pleasant
name?
Valley.
Pleasant Valley. They say Pleasant Valley on them. Knee pads. Everything's coordinated.
Oh, paradise.
First class. Paradise. Right? First class. Everything. Right? Unbelievable. They play the game, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter who won. At the end of the game, right?
He's gonna get choked up again.
I was crying. The Forest Hills players are crying because they know what the other team has gone through. These girls, what they've gone through, right? The town, before the game, had clothes, whatever, donations, blah, 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 for these parents to pick through and you know, try and
a full buffet dinner.
move on. The full dinner, fed them all, right? After the game, $16,000 in cash as far as donations. They handed each girl on this volleyball team a $300 card to Visa card to go buy whatever it is that they needed to buy. Just the feeling and the love involved in this was just off the effing charts. It didn't need to happen. They didn't need to do any of this. And for people to just step up and just live the goodness and just present this to people they don't even know, you know, was just godly and it was just perfect. And you know, cheers to them.
awesome.
So sorry about that, Steve-O, but
that's good.
You know,
I'm good.
But
You did better than I would have.
We'll share that one.
Yep,
Right.
absolutely.
All right, real quick, some of the baseball awards came out, and shots of the week to all these people. Rookie of the Year for the American League was Shohei Ohtani from the Angels.
Right.
National League was Ronald Acuna of the Braves.
Good choice.
Manager of the Year, American League, Bob Melvin of the A's. National League, Brian Snitker of the Braves.
No, Brewers.
Nope, that's what it says here. National League, Brian Snitker of the Braves.
That's a little wrong, right?
No, he's on the Braves. He's the manager. Yeah, he's the manager
I thought
of
he
the
was
Braves.
No, you're right. He is the Braves manager.
Yeah,
My bad.
Brewers is
Fuck
Craig
are you
Counsell.
correcting his shot of the week. You don't have a computer of fucking knowledge.
Brewers manager is Craig Counsell.
That was a dick move right there. Go on, Renee.
And then the Cy Young was American League Blake Snell of the Rays and National League Jacob deGrom of the Mets. So shots of the week to all of them.
Now you can speak.
right?
No, you can speak.
Shut up. I'll talk when I want. It's my
Joey
fucking house.
fucking Cora should have won Coach of the Year for AL. Fucking
Alex
A's.
Cora.
Manager,
Get your shit together.
Manager of the year.
Get your
That
shit
computer
together.
ain't working,
if you're
is
gonna
it?
fucking
Wait,
talk,
hold on.
know what the fuck you're saying.
Time
man
out.
has-
Boom! Look at your computer, would you?
Boom! Use your computer. The one fucking thing you have right in front of you.
bullshit
That
on
big
that.
thing you have right there.
Oh,
You gonna talk to me like that?
snap!
I
this,
like Mark Sanchez.
Karma, bitch.
snap this for BudKnocker's, rant.
Don't!
Save that
I
one.
have homework to do.
Karma.
Moving on.
Okay,
Steve.
do I get one?
Yeah, you got one.
Well,
We're gonna take
we
our
already
shots.
did one, but the
Yeah.
other one is 3 daughters down, married.
Yeah!
One to go with me,
Good, Steve-O.
And I'm broke. So you can send donations to Sportscast.
GoFundMe.
Right,
We're gonna do
GoFundMe for
GoFundMe.
Steve's
Do
retirement.
you want me to get it? You got it, Josh.
All right. You have one?
I have. It's
All right, go
shot.
ahead.
No, I have
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Is this water? I still haven't done a shot of Malort.
Okay, so
Oh, we're never gonna do
I
that.
really want to.
No.
okay,
Okay, well you can.
so I found my video, and I'm going to email it to one of you guys, and we'll do it the next show.
Okay.
I'm going to put myself out there.
You're gonna put it out there?
It was
Wow.
a dumb fuck move.
You don't ever do a
wait,
dumb
you're-
fuck move.
Oh, this
Steve.
one was.
Wait, you're gonna put yourself
Do you want-
out there in what way?
Do you want me to, shall I explain it now, and then we'll show it later?
Yeah.
Explain, Lucy.
Well, give it a little tease. Like, yeah, give me a little something.
All right. Well,
you know,
let's
ball
see.
tickle.
I'm
Tickle my
doing
taint.
okay. A very good friend of mine, and we did a shot of the week for Steve Wagner. He passed.
Yeah.
He was in a wheelchair for 40 years.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the good thing, fixing up his 3-wheeler. It's called a hand cycle. You've seen them, the 3-wheel bike you lay,
Oh, I see
and
them
you
all the
pedal
time.
with
Work
the
at
hand, right?
By the Fairplex, they're
Yeah,
fucking everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can't. Well, but you can't use your legs, so
No,
they
you
use their
bicycle.
hands.
Yeah,
right.
I know. You do it with your hands.
So
Yeah.
it had been sitting in the garage, flat tires. So I put all new flat tires, all new tires and tubes and
Nice.
shit. And
Good. Like,
clean it all up,
Right.
lube everything, get
Feeling
it all
good.
tuned up because we're going to donate it to the Be Perfect Foundation so that
That's awesome.
their CSI patients that are there for therapy
Very cool.
can borrow it for the weekend and
Very
take it on a
cool.
ride.
Yeah, very cool.
So I think I got it all dialed in, and I'm in flip-flops, and I get on this thing on my
Right.
street. Well, my street is a little bit of a downhill. Doesn't look real steep, but you get in the finely tuned machine, and it starts hauling ass real quick, and I'm in flip-flops. All of a sudden, I go for the brakes.
Oh shit.
No fucking brakes.
Yeehaw! Flip
And
flops.
guess what? My daughter, Caitlin, is filming this.
Oh, I cannot wait to see
Yeah,
this. Okay,
baby.
So I start doing the zigzag like
don't
that's
do-
that's
don't-
gonna slow me down.
Don't do too much.
Uh-uh.
Don't share too much. I want to see. Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
Wow.
I'll
So
get
we're
a-
gonna have Steve-O on video in a runaway
Mr. Perfect
What-
did
what'd you- what is it
something
called?
wrong. I gotta see
Hand
this.
cycle.
hand cycle on flip. Oh my God, Steve, this is gonna be
Mr.
So,
Perfect.
Let me just say that when I donated it to him, delivered it, I said, take it to a bike shop and have it tuned up. I do not want to be liable.
I like it.
I already screwed myself up. I don't need to be liable for somebody else.
We could get.
Yeah. What do I email it? What do I say?
We'll figure that out.
Yeah,
We'll do it later.
Yeah, I'll do it to you after the show. No
Post
problem.
show. Post show.
We got shot of the week also. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't wait. That's gonna be shot of the week for sure. Kevin chimed in. Shot of the week goes out to my daughter who could have gone camping and had fun, but had cheer practice. She told me, "Dad, my team needs me, and I want to be there for my team."
Le'Veon!
Yeah, Le'Veon!
Le'Veon!
Take a lesson.
Take
My
a lesson
team
from Kevin's
needs me.
daughter. Right there.
Dog.
Stars at night are and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Like that, Verb says for firefighters as well. Congrats, Knocker, from Mike from 37 years.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And then Mike says 37 years, the same cable channel. Beautiful. Murph's crying, laughing. As well. All right, Knocker.
It's not only the same channel, it's the same show.
Right? I'll release my power rankings tomorrow because we'll get buzzed through that and we'll get right into everyone's favorite Knocker. We'll get right into the NFL. We got big games this week.
There's a few, yes.
We have 6 teams on bye.
There's two. There's
Get
two
your Pickems up, Renee. Get them ready.
huge games.
2 huge games?
2 huge games.
All right, well, let's get to it.
weekend.
Here we go. Week 11. Here we go. Have me a Frenchie, Dad. Have me a Frenchie.
All I can say is life is definitely made better through pharmaceuticals.
You can't finish a shot.
That's all I got to say.
Wait. Josh.
Yeah.
You can't finish a shot, and you can't finish a beer Coors Light.
Right?
Are you effing kidding me?
He's that guy.
You can ask any of my friends.
You're that guy.
Since high school, I've always been this guy because you know what I said? I work and make too much money. I don't need to finish my ass of beers. These are for the peasants of the world. They can finish their ass.
Wow.
Finish it. There, you see
I love it.
Swirling here.
You don't want your own backwash.
You don't spit, huh? How is that?
And I'm going to let everyone know I will be taking a pee break in about 10 minutes or less because my bladder will
Whether we're
bounce
on
up.
the air or not.
You will see me leave camera.
Well, just
going to preface it now. Knocker will be talking for an
That's why I've
extended period of
laughed like
time. It won't
3
be
times
like
already.
It won't be like he's trying to overtalk. He'll
Have
be
the
trying
bladder
to
of Knocker.
just refill the
So
Coors.
bad.
Just refill the bottle.
I'm
It's
not
the same.
Shafir. I'm not going to pee in
It's the
studio.
same.
One guy did that on the last podcast. He was in. He just pee in studio.
I love it. Love it. That's just
It's the
boning
same.
up, man.
It comes out the bottle piss and it goes back in. It's the same.
Oh my God, you guys are disgusting. All right, Knocker, here we go. First game's up of the week.
LeBron
Get your
for
Pickems
3.
ready. Get your Pickems ready. Here we go. We got Thursday Night Football. Going to be a pretty good game, Knocker.
Who's up? Well, who's up? Give us some standings. Give us some background.
I'm going to give you some background once I announce the teams. How long have I been doing this segment for?
Go on.
A long time.
Go on. Long time.
Long time.
Long time.
All right, here we
oh,
go.
I love you, long time.
you,
GI
long-
number 1.
GI number 1. Here we go. So
Packers versus Seahawks.
we got the Packers, Knocker, versus the Seahawks.
Oh, this is the
all right?
oddball.
Packers
Anything can happen in
versus
this
the
game.
Seahawks Thursday
right?
Night Football on this one. We've got the Packers at
Where's
4
it
and
at?
4.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
4-1, but they're 0-4 on the road, Knocker, which they'll be at Seattle, who is 4-5, 1-2 at home.
12th man.
Again, so the Packers, 0-4 on the road here. Both these teams, whoever does not win this game is out of the playoff race, basically, in the NFC. This game matters a lot. What do you think the spread is going to be on this one? 55 degrees, Knocker, game time, a little bit of clouds, but it shouldn't be a factor.
Well, weather's
usually
not a matter with Green Bay going wherever they
in
go.
Seattle.
Ah, God. This is home field
Turn me up,
advantage.
Renee, just a little bit.
3.5.
Seattle is definitely playing better football. I don't think they're going to give them the whole 3. Steve says 3.5 Seattle. I'm going to say 1.5 Seattle. They're not going to give them the whole 3.
They're going to give them the whole 3, Knocker, for Seattle. Yeah, they're -3.
Are they really?
Yeah, -3
Okay.
here at home. Again, big game for Pickems here. It's a 50-50 game.
Yes,
Everyone
it
likes
is.
to go with Rodgers.
I
You
was
go
close.
with Seattle. Do
Yeah,
they have the same
yeah.
home field advantage? I don't think they do. But I do think they are a healthier team than the Packers are right now. I know Cobb's not going to play in this game here. They just got rid of Clinton Dix again. It's going to be up their secondaries beat up.
Yo, Jimmy Graham, can you give me more than 2 fucking points in fantasy every
Wow,
week?
Jimmy, calling
Jesus
you out.
criminy.
Jimmy, I'm
For
going to go.
God's sakes, I need more than 2 points.
Knocker, I'm going to go with Seattle in this one, and actually, I'm going to go with the over, which is 48. I'm going to take the over in this game. I think points will be scored because Green Bay's defense, I don't think they're that good.
Well,
I think Seattle's been banged up. Cam Chancellor, they're banged up as well. I think this is a quarterback game where sparks fly. It's on national television. Both these teams got to play. Points will be scored. I go Seattle in a close game here. 27-24 over the Packers. I stay away betting, though, as far as the spread goes.
I'm going to go Seattle. I'm not going to bet the game. I think Seattle wins this game. Your over-under bet, I think it all depends on the weather. I need to see what the weather report's going to be because if it's a downpour or snow or whatever, I don't think it gets that high. But on a dry field, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with Seattle. I like you said, I think they're healthier.
Yeah, me too. Renee, what do you got in this one?
Brett Favre. How you?
Choking
Brett
dicks.
Favre.
He's so choking dicks in that. Play it one more time because he has so many dicks in his mouth.
Brett Favre. How you? Brett Favre.
He's so balls deep on Brett Favre on that.
Yeah, he's like teabagging in there.
I mean,
Steve, you like Seattle
he's
and the
picking
Packers.
pubes out of his mustache after
I'm
that.
a Packer backer.
I know you are. I don't know if you should say that. He's a Packer backer.
But it's a tough one. You got the 12th man there. That place is crazy.
It's going to be tough.
And the Packers haven't been all that great this year.
So we got 2 Seattles. We got 3 Seattles. Steve's going to go Seattle. We got Renee with the Packers.
That's a Thursday. That's Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night football. Mike says I got a Gary Coleman bladder. Yes, that is true. I have a Gary Coleman bladder. He also is going with the Seahawks.
I just want to know, it's a check in the mail, Mike.
Kevin's
you keep
going with
chiming
the
in,
Pack.
but I ain't hear nothing about pay up.
O-Dog says congrats to Wendy. She's a saint for putting up for you for 37 years from
Oh,
O-Dog.
shit.
Hell yeah.
A ticket to heaven has been punched for a long time.
Year 1, I think.
There ain't no doubt.
And
God, why she said yes, I have no idea.
All right, moving on. So we got 3
Probably to piss her old man off.
1 Packers. Next game up here, Knocker. Now this
There's
is
a lot to that, Steve. There's not the dad, but the mom. More.
I'm not lying.
This is, again, Mike, you owe us each $20. Once again, we're going to put that out there.
Right.
Here we go. It's a big game. This is my team versus Mike's team here. Here we go.
Cowboys versus Falcons.
Wow, is
Cowboys
this just a
versus
shit
Falcons
game to
night.
try and pick?
This is a shit game because I don't know what team you're going to get.
This is an
out of here.
absolute shit game to try and
You
pick.
thought the Cowboys were dead after that Tennessee game. They go and beat a Philadelphia team on the road. Win me back. Right when I think I can dump them, she gets it. She puts the whipped cream bra
Right.
on. She does
Falcons.
the whole thing.
Right, every time, right?
Every time. She does the whipped cream thing. She teases
the edible
me back
thong
in.
on.
Yes.
Really? You're going to come at me with the edible thong?
It gets me every time, Knocker. Every single time. Cowboys
Whipped cream
4 and
on
5.
the tank.
Cowboys
Whipped cream
are 4
on
and
the
5,
tank.
Knocker, but
sorry.
they're
The
1
taint?
and 4 on the
The
road.
taint. Whipped cream on the taint.
I'm not going to
What?
give stats if you're not going to fucking listen.
We're talking
Fucking
taint
stats.
over here.
We're talking taint,
You
bro.
can have Tank Talk on Tuesdays, okay? Right before O-Dog show.
New
Okay?
segment. Tank
Right.
Talk
Talk
Tuesday.
with the Knocker.
Taint Talk Tuesday.
Tank Talk
Write
with
that
the-
down.
No, Tank Talk with the knock. It rhymes.
Tank
You can
Talk
do it.
with the
Tank
knock.
Talk with the knock. You and Steve, you know what? You and Steve come over, smoke cigars,
Right.
and talk taints all you want
Knock
over a bottle
with
of
the
whiskey.
taint talk. Tuesday
Yes.
night.
Tuesday night.
That's something we can talk about.
Fucking A.
I can expand on that
Right? All
Oh
taint
my
all the
God.
time.
Let's just thank God your wife got out of here before that one was landed. All right, no, I'm going over to Dave's. It's Tuesday.
God, I love
Taint-
this show.
I'm going over to Dave's. It's Tuesday. Taint Talk Joy. I'll be back
It's
later.
Taint Talk Tuesday, babe.
Okay,
I'll
hon.
be back.
Okay, hon, have fun.
Oh my God. I so really want to do a spoof of that one time on a Tuesday and do Taint Talk. Right?
Let's do it.
And we got to get Officer Quartermain's taint poem, right? Officer Quarterman's taint poem
Oh my God.
has to be the best thing
Has to
ever.
be ever.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you
We'll
heard that?
We'll have to play it one time.
Oh, we have to put that on there.
All right, can I get back to my stats? Can I get
What
back
game are we on?
I know. Can I get? Well, I would get to the stats.
Stats don't mean anything.
It was only the Cowboys. It didn't
It's the
matter.
Cowboys. Who
It didn't matter.
cares?
Cowboys are 4 and 5, Knocker. They're
Right.
1 and 4 on the road. Okay,
Right.
they're really bad on the road. They got big splits here. The Falcons 4 and 5. They're 3 and 2 at home here. What's the line in here?
Well,
I
the
mean,
Falcons, it's a pick 'em
gonna
game.
win.
It's a pick 'em game. Falcons are going to be favored by 3.
3.5 here
Right.
by the Falcons. Favored in this one. Knocker, I'm actually going to go against my team in this one. I think the Falcons are better on both sides of the football. Their offense is clicking. After I know last week
God,
was a
how
blur.
could you say that after the Falcons
Because
just
I
got
put that game
pummeled by
because
Cleveland?
the Falcons at home, the splits. I'm talking these two teams are so much different on the road at home. Falcons at home in that dome.
Right.
Give it to me. I'm
Right.
sorry. I know I'm the Cowboy fan, but
Well, I'm not touching this game, and I'm going to go.
that's why I don't even think I'm gonna bet
I'm gonna
with
go
Mike
with the
because I think it's a stupid bet to take my team.
I'm going to go with the Falcons only because, my phone won't work. Only because the Cowboys just tickled the taint, and they just want you to bet on them. They want
here we
you.
go.
Oh, we're turned the corner.
us back.
We're on a run now. We're on a roll. F that. They're going to get their ass kicked.
Cowboys?
Yes. Falcons cover easy.
Don't hit me.
Steve?
Falcons.
All that
Easy,
stuff
man.
I just said about Mike's team. Fuck it all. You fucking will whoop your ass this weekend. How much money you got, Mikey?
Oh, dude, you got sucked in again. Don't ever bet on your team. What have you not learned anything?
I'm doubling up in $20. I'm doubling it up. It's not my money. I'm playing with Mike's fucking money.
Play with house.
Playing with Mike's money. Mike, $20 more. We're doing it right now. It's going to be on audio.
Bring it, Mike.
Bring it, Mike. I'll double or nothing this weekend. Cowboys.
Hey,
beat
can't
your
you afford a
Falcons.
phone, Mike? Call in, man. What's your
You
problem,
lost
bro?
to the fucking Browns. What am I even talking about earlier?
Gotcha.
You lost to the Browns. I might be the Cowboys. I might be the laughing stock maybe sometimes. You lost to the fucking Browns. There's nothing else to say about it. You lost to the Browns.
Someone's calling in.
You're eating Vegemite sandwiches
you're
this
eating
weekend.
I think it's Mike.
Oh, God.
Oh, he found his phone.
Oh, he balled up and he's going to call in?
I'm surprised he had enough money to pay for the phone bill.
What's up?
I put some minutes on this thing. Here. I only got a few.
I got 6 minutes on the burner.
I only got a few. You know they're watching me right now, so I got to talk fast. What's happening, players? What's happening?
What's happening, Mike?
Dude, it's all about you, Blackout Man. What you got? Bring it, man. Cowboys, Falcons.
Look,
what you got?
Look, let me get this out the way first. Knocker, congratulations. 37 years, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, my brother.
A lot of cats ain't going to make it that far, but you know.
Right?
We're going to tote one for you.
All right. I like it.
That a boy. I like that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And look, the check is in the mail. It's got a post-dated date on there. So you can put
2020.
it in there.
Right. April 2020.
You know, it might be ready by the time that golf tournament come around. But moving on.
Dated in 2019.
2020, baby. That's when everything happens. Go on, man.
But I'm real interested in this double or nothing that Josh wants to do over here. Mr. Gary Coleman Bladder himself.
You're talking about his dick size, right?
Well, what you talking about? You know he jumped out his pants there. What you talking about, Willie? You know.
I like turtles.
We're gonna play a little dick. We're gonna play a little dick.
You guys are bastards.
God, I love this show. Oh my God, I love this show. Go on, Mike. Bring it, man. What you got?
But you know, I do have to come on here and humble myself because the Browns whooped our ass.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. You're a man to admit it. No excuses.
But it was so messed up, and we went up there. Look, we don't have to do that. I already cried in the car like when Debo snatched red chain. I already cried in the car. Okay.
God, I love you, Mark. What's up, man? Talk to me.
I'm just saying, man. But this week, I'm getting past that. I already talked to somebody. I done drunk a lot, cried in my bed and everything else. My wife's talking about leaving me. She think I'm a puss now. This goddamn football shit got to stop. It's fucking up marriages around here. But,
can't you pick a better team than that?
Look, but I'm a Falcon till I die.
Okay.
And I want to get to talking about this Sunday.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed going on.
And it won't be.
So,
and it would be blue or black.
No, it's gonna be blue.
Blue.
It's gonna be raining stars out there.
Okay. It's gonna be
falling stars.
I'm gonna rip that. We gonna rip that damn nose ring out that little sis. Ezekiel Elliott's nose.
Now, Mike, I got a better thing than actually betting money right now. If we'll with the 20 side for the Browns game, that if whoever wins this game, you change your Facebook, your Instagram, and your Twitter all to Cowboys stuff for a week.
Whoa.
If I win,
Whoa.
and then I turn it to ATL, all my stuff, and each day you have to put out something positive about that sports team for a week. So I have to, yes, Mike, come on, Come on, Mike. Do it if you got confidence. You're at home. You're at home right now.
Boy, you got my damn palms sweating over here.
Come on.
Well, you have
no money. It's
don't ask your wife. Don't ask your wife.
Man, we at the club right now. He asking me to fuck the fat chick for the team. Jesus Christ. Woo.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh my God.
That's a huge bitch. Okay, Josh. Run it, man. Run it.
All right.
Face I got it. It's on tape right now.
It's on tape.
We'll do it.
All right, it's on. It's on, Michael. All right.
Done.
It's going to be fantastic.
This is getting better every week.
Oh, man. This gets great, Mike.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's just in my head, the fat girl got dimples all in her ass. Oh, my God.
That's a huge
Oh,
bitch.
this is horrible. Oh, my God. Josh, you son of a bitch, you drive a hard bargain. Oh, my God.
All right, Mike, you know I love you, brother. We're going to
Hey,
we're
I
gonna
love
the next
y'all,
game.
man.
I love you, man.
I'm going to go reflect on my life right now.
Where did Mike go wrong?
Where did I go wrong?
You're going to be,
Go
don't worry.
Hey, Mike.
The best 3 minutes.
Hey, Mike.
The best 3 minutes of our life.
Hey, Mike, just put on some good blues. You'll be all right.
You're going to be listening to Taint Tuesdays with the Knocker.
Hey, now when y'all start that show, just give me 5 minutes. I need a segment called "Just Eating the Gooch."
Right,
Just eat the gooch.
Eat the gooch.
I love you, Mike. We'll talk,
Eat the gooch. Players, I love y'all. I'm out of here, baby.
All right, my brother, man. Much love to you, Mike.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God. That was just good stuff right there.
I love all you fuckers, dude. This might be one of my top favorite shows I've had the last few years.
God almighty.
I don't know, man. It started out so professional.
Right? All decorum is now gone.
All right, well, Knocker, we got...
And you know what? I have to say something, though.
Yeah.
Can I bring this up?
You can.
Should have been shot of the week. For you actually knowing what eviscerate meant.
Fuck you.
I gotta say.
Fuck you, Renee.
I gotta say.
Fuck you, Renee.
The fact that you could use eviscerate in a sentence makes me proud as a father and makes all that tuition worthwhile. Right? Right?
Renee, you can go fuck yourself with a piece of shit.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, Josh. I love you. I had to give you shit about that because you
funny.
caught me by surprise. I was like, oh wow, he's that smart.
Eviscerate.
I haven't used eviscerate in fucking a long ass time.
That tweet knocked you to 70% right there. I was like, I give him the notch. He went from 6 to 7. He's like, I'm surprised you know how to spell that.
I was like, wow, you know how to spell that?
I gave him back the middle finger emoji, and then Knocker was like, oh my God, all that money I've spent paid off.
It finally paid off.
That's like a word I never would have expected to come out of Josh. It was
I want to admit, I Googled it.
Right? The truth comes out. I Googled
check
it.
my work history on my internet.
So funny,
on my Firefox, it fucking Googled it. I was like, I'm going to come up with a really good, intelligent word and come back and dog.
Yeah, I know what it meant. Hold on, wait.
Oh, my God, I can't take anymore. My stomach. I got to pee so bad. Oh, this might be the best show.
Oh, my God. I don't know if it's the best, but goddamn, we're having fun.
Oh, my God.
We're into game 3 already.
Oh, man.
Woo!
No, we're not even past the
We're going to 9 o'clock tonight, people.
Are you going Falcons?
I went Falcons, yes.
Renee, you went Falcons?
Yes, he
Steve,
did.
You're going
Yes.
Falcons? All right, I'm crying.
Hold on, wait. His mic isn't working, but it's on.
It's not working?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
switch to
unplugged.
that one.
No, you unplugged it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, there's a good idea.
Okay. If anybody
There you
gives
go.
a
Yeah,
shit.
there you go.
Okay,
There you
you're
go,
tripping
there you
me
go.
out over here.
Northern Illinois is still losing.
Thank you,
13-7.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
They're still losing?
Just want to check in.
Fudge.
Oh, my God.
Hey, can we get to game 3?
All right, yeah, we'll get to game 3.
So
I'm
funny.
gonna hit everything but the fucking jack.
All right, let's get it. Here you go.
It's funny because we've all been there.
God.
Anybody who's ever gambled has been that guy right there.
I needed this show today after work. Thank
Yeah,
you so. All right, here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
you
Next
said.
This is a big AFC game. Again, another one of these teams lose knocker. They're out of the playoffs. Here we go.
Bengals versus Ravens.
The Bengals versus the Ravens here. Knocker.
Who cares?
You got a lot of people care because this game's big for them. The 5-4 Bengals right now, 2-2 on the road here, Knocker, against the Ravens at 4-5, 2-2 at home. So again, the road split's about the same here. Both these teams need this game again. Ravens, obviously, if they lose it, are out, but the Bengals, they need this game. There is no line on this game, Knocker, because we don't know the quarterback situation with the Ravens. What do you got as far as picks up?
Well, I'm going the Ravens. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens at home, too. John Harbaugh's job.
The Bengals.
The Bengals.
Love it.
What do you got, Steve?
No fucking clue.
No fucking
And don't care.
Oh, my God. I love it.
God, what a good night.
All right, Knocker.
Is that a good team? No fucking clue?
I like it.
NFC.
I just gotta go
don't give a fuck.
I really do think John Harbaugh's job, Knocker. I really think he's playing for his job this
No.
year. I think
no,
he is.
no,
I think
no,
that-
no,
He's one of
no,
those coaches that's running out of that 10 years, Knocker.
No, middle of next year, not this year.
All right, here we go. Next game.
Panthers versus Lions.
I didn't play the blackout game or oh my God because one team does matter. The Panthers got to win this game, Knocker. I don't know
What an
happened to them.
embarrassment
I know,
last
in
week.
Pittsburgh last
So
week.
now what do you do?
Exactly. How
That's
do we
the
take
total
that?
Panthers ever. What do you do?
Lions at home in this one, Knocker. So
What's Vegas do? That's what you do.
where do you go in this one?
Just based on the records, the Panthers are going to be favored by 2.5, not the whole 3.
Carolina
even 4.
favored by 4.
Yeah,
even
even
favored
4.
by 4
Right.
in this one. The Panthers are 6-3, 1-3 on the road though. Knocker again. Their home road splits are big.
Right.
Lions 3-6, 2-2 at home here. I'm going to go with the bounce back game with the Panthers here. I think they know that last week might have been an anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. Again, I can't know how to spell that, but I can say it. Panthers on the road here.
Google it.
And it actually fit in the sentence.
Right. It did. Right there, that's paying off.
Right, $4,000 a month,
I'm
finally
gonna
paying off.
I'm going to go Panthers here. I'm actually
22 years later.
I'm going to go Panthers here on the road, and I'm actually going to take them to cover here. I think McCaffrey has a good game. I think the offense gets going. He gets a Lions team that trade really hurt them, I think, mentally,
Yeah.
Knocker, as a team.
Well,
I think they know
it was-
this season is not their year. You know what I mean?
It was ownership giving in and
I
just
feel
blowing
like
out the
teams
season.
like that this time of year when it's coming late, when they know they're losing by 14 in its second quarter, third quarter, they kind of just they don't give it their all. You know what I'm saying?
The Panthers have something
I'm
to
gonna go
play
Panthers.
for. I'm going to go with the Panthers and the cover. It's just
Renee?
the Lions. It's just a rough deal.
Well, that would be
Panthers.
for both. So which one?
No,
would it
the Lions
Panthers.
are. Put them up. Put them up.
Yeah. Or this one.
be? Okay, there we go. Okay. Steve, what do you got? Panthers, Lions?
I'll do Panthers.
Panthers. Okay.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
He's drinking. That's why. If you want the I don't know what the fuck I'm doing picks, you just go with Steve. Some games you might not get because he just doesn't give a fuck. But some you
I
might
like
get.
the color of their uniforms.
There you go. Knocker. Another a lot of divisional games this week. Here's another one.
Titans
Wow.
versus Colts.
Now, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah, Knock.
this would have been who the hell cares, right?
I'm not
But the
playing on
Titans
this one.
have come up with 2 wins in a row. They just manhandled the Patriots. The Colts are on a nice run. They're scoring a lot of points.
Snow is expected, but again, it's indoors, so it's Colts at home.
Then why even mention
Because I
it?
saw this little.
You're
this-
such a dick. The
Well,
game's indoors, but it might snow. Hey!
I saw the little Mojicon with the snow, and I was like, oh,
my
I should
God.
mention it.
This is a very, very,
It'll be
very
cold on the
tough,
bus ride over.
tough game to pick. I am gonna go.
Titans 5-4.
I think the
2-3 on the road. Colts 4-5. 2-2.
I think the Colts pick'em game. They're gonna be favored by 2.5 to 3, maybe even 3.5. I'm gonna go the Colts in this game. I'm not gonna bet it, but I'm gonna go with Andrew Luck over Mariota.
I'm actually going to bet it. I think this is a complete letdown game for the Titans. You come off 2 big wins against the Cowboys and the Patriots on the road again here. Letdown game for the Titans. I bet big money on the Colts on this one. I think it's going to be my locks of the week.
Really?
For
Wow.
the Colts. Yeah.
Wow.
Locks of the week. Colts at home are good. I know the Jags came back that game, but the Colts controlled that game for the majority of it. I like the Colts big here. I like it 31-20 Colts over the Titans. I'm going to go with the Colts big.
Very nice.
All right, go with the
Colts.
I like a good horsey ride.
Okay.
That's some in-depth analysis you won't find anywhere else.
And now this is here we go.
You better have the ticket. It's the blackout game of the week.
I don't have
my God.
I don't have the
Who
computer.
the hell cares?
Wow.
I don't give a fuck. Buccaneers versus Giants.
It got all 3 drops. That's how bad this game
is. How bad this game is.
Raven capped it off with I don't give a fuck.
Guess where I stand.
You got the Bucks. Steve will not be chiming in here. Knocker Bucks, Giants. Let's breeze through this one. 2 crappy teams.
Giants are
but you
favored at
gotta
home.
pick it.
Giants are favored at home. 2.5.
Giants favored by 1.5.
Exactly. And okay, and I'm gonna go with the Giants, man. I think
they're on a roll.
Just fucking
Giants
forget it.
are 0-4 at home.
The
Knocker.
Giants,
the Bucks are
the
1-4
Giants
on the
suck,
road.
but the Buccaneers are in terrible turmoil with the quarterback thing and the whole situation down there. Giants actually played a decent football game against the 49ers. They didn't fold when they could have folded. I'm going to go with the Giants to turn this thing around. I think they actually win this big.
Yeah,
how big?
With the injuries.
27-10.
Nah, I don't think they win it that big, but I do go with the injuries of Buccaneers. Got a lot of injuries here, Knocker, and I'm gonna go with the Giants here in a close one. I don't think they obviously blow anyone out there, the Giants, but I think that right now, being 0-4 at home, I think they have to show something to their fans here at home here, especially beating this team and a little momentum, like you said, coming off the win.
Right,
I'll go with
that
the
was a
Giants
big win
here.
for
Renee,
them.
What do you got?
Only because I can't find my Titan sound drop.
There you go.
Giants.
Los Gigantes.
Next game up here, Knockers, you breeze through there, and my bladder continues to stay strong. I like this. I think I'm training it. I'm training
Me
my
too.
bladder.
I'm like holding
My
it.
bladder
Yeah.
continues.
It's actually getting to the point where it's hurting.
Is it
You
hurting
ever get
you?
to like pinch stick? You ever like had to pee so bad that you just squeeze
Yesterday.
it?
Okay, well, let's
Yeah.
take a break then. Do you want to take a break so we can go pee and come right back? Or do you want to go in shifts?
Let's do this last one and then we'll go.
Okay, we'll go. Okay, we'll do this last one. All right, next game up here. This is gonna be a good game, Knocker. Here we go.
Steelers versus Jaguars.
This is not going to be a good game.
I think it actually is, Knocker.
No way.
Steelers.
I'm gonna go Steelers actually in a blowout.
Steelers are favored
But
with no respect to the
I think it
Jaguars
actually-
right now.
I think it's gonna be a good game, not for the gameplay, because I think the Steelers are gonna blow them out, because I think there's gonna be some fights. I think there's going to be some scruffs during this game. Again, these two teams met up in the AFC. Is the AFC Championship? Did they beat the Patriots or the Steelers last year?
No, it's Jaguars and Patriots.
Oh, it's Jaguars and Patriots. Right?
Yes.
So, what do you think the spread is in this one, Jags?
I think the Steelers are favored by 6 on the road, and I think they cover.
Steelers favored by 5.5.
God, am I good?
I'm taking them for the cover.
Right?
Taking them for the cover. Steelers.
Yes,
Steelers
absolutely.
at 5 and Steelers
Lock
at
of the
6,
week.
2-1.
Lock of the week.
They're 3-0-1 on the road.
Yes.
They haven't lost a game on the road.
Lock
the Jags
of the week
are 3
right
and
here.
6. I'm going to go Steelers too. They're just clicking right now.
Yes.
Knock. They're
Lock of
clicking.
the week might be Northern Illinois losing. You got a minute 15 and you don't even have the ball.
Really? Are you serious?
Why would I bet the Jets?
Why would I lie?
I'm going to keep it on cue every time.
Are you really? The game's over?
Not over.
13-7?
Not over. It's over.
Yeah.
All right, well,
They
let's
lost
take a quick
13-7?
break.
Yep.
And Murph's calling out for a bong toke, so Murph wants to take a bong toke, so we'll let that happen.
Wow.
We're going to run long tonight, Knock. It's just going to happen. So.
Size matters.
Size
Let's
does
go long.
matter. All right, we'll run. I got
We are so professional on the Sportscast. Stay with us.
As to Gary Coleman's P, we'll be right back for Renee Explosion.
Too bad, only didn't know you put it down like that. Girl, you're too rude, girl, you're too bad, only didn't know you put it down like that. Oh, oh, oh. you put it down like that. Girl, you're too rude, girl, you're too bad. Well, I didn't know you put it down like that. Ooh, 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 no, no, no. Ooh, 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 oh, no, 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 no. Girl, you're too bad, 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 bad.
Mr. Dugan?
Mr. Dugan, I'm simply...
Ah.
Hey, sure, get down. Have you seen him?
Do something, mate. Time him at least.
That was just me and Josh outside right now.
Could be a wrecking. That counts. How long? I ain't gonna ask you again. Shut up, Doris. Keep going.
All right, now I gotta piss.
Hey, mate, how long?
Doris? Boy, that was some good peeing.
That was me and Renee outside. All right, here we go. Let's break it down and finish off our picks here.
That was some good peeing.
That was some good peeing. All right, here we go, Renee.
Jimmy Dugan.
Jimmy Dugan. I love my daughter loves that movie too. She loves that movie. All right, Knock, here we go. Let's finish up week 11 here in our picks. We're going to go with a big game here for these two teams. We got actually two division leaders here.
All I know is you ain't going to get this shit anywhere else.
Right? Nowhere else.
Man, if you don't like us, you got problems, man. I'm serious.
Two division leaders here. Here we go.
Texans versus
nice game.
Redskins.
Yes.
Texans versus Redskins here.
Actually, a very, very, very nice game. 2 6-3 teams.
Both these teams,
right?
Leaders
very
in their
important
division.
to both of them.
Very important game, especially considering Dallas won last week.
Right.
They're sneaking up from behind there.
Right. This is the chance for Washington to put some room.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep. Same thing with Houston with Indianapolis. Depending on what happens this weekend, Houston could put some room.
Yeah, Cowboys and Eagles have big games on the road here this week. They can really separate themselves. What do you think the spread is on this one, Knocker?
Boy, I think this is actually a pick'em game.
Yeah, both teams 6-3. Both.
So
the home road splits are even.
Being the home team, I don't think they're going to give them the whole 3 points because they want you to bet on Texas. I'm going 2.5.
Texans are favored by 3.
Texans on the road are favored?
No respect.
Whoa!
Yeah, they've won 6 in a row.
Whoa! But they're both 6-3, man.
I know.
And this is Washington in the fall. Tough place to play.
Texans are 3-2 on the road, and the Redskins are 3-2 at home. Knocker. I'm actually going to go though. Redskins are. Look at their team though. Look what's going on. They've got a lot. They lost 2 offensive linemen for the year, Knocker, and a defensive player last week.
I agree. I don't think they're the better
and
team.
The Texans are coming around. Sean Watson, you give him some time, the kid can play.
And
they just made a trade for the receiver over there. They got, I'm going to go with the Texans here. I'm not going to bet this game because I just don't know what I'm going to get out of each team here.
Exactly.
I'm going to go with Texans, though, as far as the pick 'em go. Over 42.5. I'm going to probably go with the over in that.
I like that, too.
I like the over in that game.
I'm going to go with the Texans. And, by the way, the Texans 2019 calendar is coming out this week.
Shout out.
Stocking stuffer.
There you go.
Stuff somebody's stocking.
Stuff it.
That's what I'm saying. Spread, stuff, whatever.
Let's just not go any farther.
The Christmas season. But get your calendars coming out
At Texans
this
Cheer
week.
on Twitter.
So I am actually I agree with you. I think the Texans are on a roll. I think Washington's just they're good. They're winning games, but I think Texans are a better team.
Yeah.
So I like them to win this by 7 by a touchdown.
Close though. Yeah. What do you got, Renee?
I have this app. It's called Marco Polo. right?
Oh yeah.
And I can get Mr. Awesome on here, so we're gonna sing "When the Stars at Night Are Big and Bright" to Mr. Awesome.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, ready. So let me start it.
All right, here we go.
The stars at night
here we go.
are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Okay. So now he's gonna receive that, and then he will respond.
Nice. We'll see.
We'll see what he says.
She's gonna show us his taint.
All right. Tickle this, bitch.
That's right. Tickle this.
Tickle this, bitch.
Yeah. All right. Knocker.
And my red hair.
Knocker. Another game here in the division. Knocker. That was disgusting. Another game here. I think it's gonna be another blowout of the week here. Knocker. Here we go.
Broncos versus Chargers.
Broncos versus Chargers. Give me Chargers all day, Knocker. They're clicking. Joey Bosa should be back for this game, which we
Where's the game?
Finally,
Right. It's here
in San Diego.
StubHub.
Actually, not
San Diego,
sorry.
huh?
LA.
Oh, really?
Knocker, I got to go with the Chargers in the blowout here. What do you think the spread is in this one?
I actually think the Chargers are probably favored with a lack of respect to the Broncos because of their season.
Broncos 3-6, Chargers.
I think it's going to be 8.5.
7 for the Chargers
Okay.
here in this one.
All right.
Knocker.
I like the Chargers in this one though. I think there's some disarray going on in Denver. I think the coach is on his last.
Broncos
limb.
are 1-3 on the road. Chargers 3-1
Right.
at home. But again, you're actually going to probably have a bigger Broncos crowd in this game, Knocker.
Be that
Is
as
that
it
gonna
may,
have any effect? They have to go with the silent.
The
count
Chargers
of their
are
own home
solid,
field.
man. They're
I
just
agree.
solid.
I think they win by 13.
And I think they win by 10 points.
31-17.
Yes.
31-17
Yeah.
in this one.
Chargers all the way.
San Diego Superchargers. San Diego Chargers.
There's no such thing.
I don't give a fuck, Steve. What's your pick?
Chargers.
Chargers. He said that so
I like the Chargers.
The LA
All right.
Chargers.
Oh my God, Renee, are you ready for the all three? That we're getting the triple factor. Here we go.
You better have the ticket.
Wow.
Hang on.
It's the blackout game of the week.
Oh my
my
God.
God.
Who the hell cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Here we go.
Raiders versus.
Are you serious?
Raiders and Cardinals.
Wow. Wow.
My God. This is like this deserved the trifecta if I've ever seen.
Why don't
one.
they? Why don't they go to?
2-7.
Why don't they just play that in Mexico City?
That's exactly. That's the game that should be in Mexico City.
That's so true. Why don't they flex it? They always flex shit.
Flex.
Flex it into Mexico.
Yo,
They'll sell that shit
Mexico, we're not building the wall, but you got to suffer through this fucking game.
with the combined 3 wins, Knocker, the Raiders 1-8 and the Cardinals 2-7.
Wow, this is bad.
What do you think the spread is in this one?
Well, the Cardinals have to be favored.
By how much?
But 2.5.
5.5.
No way.
There's no respect to
No
a Raiders team.
respect to
None at all.
Gruden or the Raiders. I don't bet this game at all, but I will go with the Cardinals.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I'm going to go Cardinals.
And you know what? I just got to say this, man. Peterson, the cornerback,
Yeah.
and
Patrick Peterson,
and Fitzpatrick,
Yeah.
they got to let him go. They got to let him go.
Fitzgerald. Yeah.
They got to let him go to a contender, man.
I don't think
this
he wants
is
to
this
leave, though.
is
He doesn't want to.
and,
He wants to
and
retire
kudos
as
to
a
him.
Cardinal.
Kudos to him,
Yeah,
and
he's
I
not
don't
gonna
blame
go
him.
anywhere.
But bro, just put him on a contender.
Well, that's what you said. You saw Jordy Nelson this week wants to retire because he's just done it.
I think the Rams have to go hard
Go get Jordy.
after Jordy. If
I'm
the
gonna go
Rams,
Cardinals.
if the Rams pick up Jordy,
Only because
Super Bowl.
I'm Mexican and all the fans are mad. They'd be like, I'm going Raiders.
Do you give a fuck about this game? No.
What?
You don't give a fuck.
What?
What?
He tuned out already.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give
The Raiders
a
are
fuck.
diving on
Alright,
purpose.
yeah,
They're
no.
diving.
Tanking.
They're tanking
Tanking
big
call.
time.
Good game here. We got 3 games left. Then we'll get out of here. One more.
Oh, this
here we
is
go.
nice. Yeah.
Eagles versus Saints.
Eagles versus Saints in this one. Eagles, Knocker, I don't know how. I picked the Eagles even on Pickems last week. I lost it. Eagles, I don't know how you lose that game at home to a Cowboys team that's reeling after that Titans loss on a short week.
But can the Saints win without a running back?
Yes, they can. When they're at 2
Actually, they have a great running
They've
back.
got 2 good Kamara.
Right?
Yeah,
But not the running back.
Right, not a stud running back.
Dan
Burlington
makes his way
in the house.
Knocker Saints.
What say you, Dan?
8-1 Saints. He goes for a beer. He goes right for a beer. He doesn't
Don't give a
even-
He
shit.
didn't give a shit about any of
He
us.
just pops out.
And he fucking leaves.
Yep. We got Saints at home, Knocker 8-1. Eagles 4-5. What do you think the Saints spread is on this one?
I actually think this is the blowout game of the week. I think the Saints are favored by 9.5, which is right.
I think it's a blowout too. I got Saints in a blowout.
I'm looking 35-17, man. I think that the Saints just kicked their ass.
Yeah, I've got Saints in a blowout. And this one, Renee, what do you got?
Marching ahead.
You got the
Saints go marching in.
Saints.
A little
All
longer
right, I
of a
like it, Renee.
drum intro than I wanted, but
It's okay, I like it. That's short.
Okay, that's a little
What do you got,
jazz,
Steve?
not blues.
yeah, all right.
Steve, are you going Saints?
Yes.
Going Saints in this one, all
What
right.
say you, Dan?
Who's playing?
Saints, Eagles. Saints at home.
Fuck the Eagles.
Yeah, fuck the Eagles. Here we go.
So he's going with them.
Right.
So let me ask you, Dan.
Yes.
Are you still riding the high
Oh,
of the Giants win on Monday night in
I've
American
been watching
football?
replay after replay, just stroking it to myself.
Right? The Eli stroke is what it's called.
Oh, it
right?
was vintage. See what happens when you fucking protect him, you stupid franchise douchebag.
Right when my boy Eli has more than 2 seconds to throw.
No, on a serious note, what's really annoying is watching a game with Dad when he throws 3 touchdowns and then he comes out of his room like, my boy, that's my boy.
Yeah,
Such
exactly.
a dick.
Yeah, he is a dick. All right, Knock, we got a great game Sunday night here. Going to be going to get these division games
this
are
is
great.
such a good
Yeah,
game.
here we go.
Wow.
Versus
Seriously,
The
this is
Vikings
a
and the
great,
Bears.
great game.
Vikings, Bears. Vikings 5-3-1.
Right.
Bears 6-3. Again, this is a big division game here.
Where's it at?
Bears can really pull
it's at
ahead
Soldier
here.
Field.
It's in Chicago.
Ooh, outdoor.
It's going to be cold, 36 degrees in this one, Knocker.
But they're
What's the
both
spread?
used to it.
I think the Bears are favored just home field 3.5.
2.5.
Yeah, okay.
This one's their typical field goal game.
So they like the Vikings, but
I'm going to go with the Vikings on the road in this one.
not going to happen.
I still don't buy Trubisky. I think that the Vikings.
I'm
have
with
a
Phil
better
Simms
team.
on this. What does the guy have to do? The last 4 weeks in fantasy, he's actually freaking killing it.
He hasn't beat that great.
Right,
team.
the Bears are 6-3. When's the last time the Bears were 6-3?
Like 1984
All
or
right,
something?
let's just
I
look
don't know.
at the Bills' last 3 wins. The Jets.
Bills?
No, I mean the Bears. The Lions, the Bills, and the Jets. Before that, they lost to the Patriots and the Dolphins. Don't give me the fucking Bears are good. And then their win before that was against the Buccaneers and the Cardinals. They beat 5 fucking shitty teams.
College teams.
Shitty teams. Give me the Vikings all day.
I'm
Vikings all
telling
day.
you, the Bears are going to win this game.
Vikings all day. All right, Renee, what do you got?
Stop, Bears.
The Bears.
Thank you. The Bears.
That was the remix edition.
Like Max Headroom. Remember Max Headroom?
Right, no.
You didn't ask, but I'll go with the Vikings
no,
just to
no.
balance it out.
Steve, do you
Thank
give a
you,
fuck?
Steve.
Do you give a fuck about
I told
this
you
game,
Vikings,
Steve?
but just to balance it out, all right?
Daniel, Vikings, Bears.
Oh, now we're going to fuck it up.
Oh, dude, my Bears kept me in the pool this week.
Yeah, he's
Oh, by the way,
So
25
you'll
bucks.
lose
I
for
need
sure.
your 25 bucks for the Survivor pool.
Wait, did Miami win?
Yeah, Miami didn't win.
Oh,
They lost.
I got
I don't
super
need to pay
excited.
you. I'm not
Oh,
giving you my
and by the
25
way-
bucks. You'll fucking spend it. I'll give it to the winner right here.
Fine. By the way, I have a really, really, really big
We have
problem.
one game to go. Renee's got
Shut
it.
up! I have a really, really big problem with the penalty called on the Packers receiver blowing out the Dolphins guy chasing the ball carrier. Clean hit, shoulder to the chest. Why on
my
earth
God,
was that
who
a fucking
the hell
penalty?
Because he was
cares?
blindsided.
Oh, he's a defenseless player.
Maybe you need to look around a little.
Can we stop with the
Around
skirt,
the
NFL?
Renee's like, guys, I've been here for 3.5 hours. Can I go for a
Hey, dude, you got
Monday
fed.
Night Football.
You got fed, and you're going to go
Chiefs
home and get laid.
versus
So what's your problem?
Rams.
1 out of the 2 is correct, yes.
You will go home.
Spoken like a married
That's right, I
man.
forgot you're married.
Spoken like a married man.
Knocker Chiefs Rams here. It's not. It's going to be right here at the Coliseum. Not
Okay.
Gonna be in Mexico City.
Okay, I'm going to announce it right now.
Yeah.
I will not say the scrams again until the fuckers leave again.
Right?
So if they stay, you'll never hear it out of my
They're
mouth
not going
again.
anywhere.
Okay.
They're building that big-ass stadium.
I told you. It's the last time you'll hear it out of
Right?
my mouth.
The big-ass stadium in Inglewood, they're not going anywhere.
What's the spread, Knock?
I think just because of the home.
I can't wait to bet this game.
And I don't think they're going to disrespect the Chiefs by going the whole 3 points. I think it's the Rams by 1.5.
Rams 3.5, and they'll take Chiefs plus 3.5 all day. Bet of the week right there. Give me Chiefs plus 3.5.
Rams win this one.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Rams, baby. Rams.
All about the Rams.
Rams.
Renee?
And please trade for Jordy Nelson. Please make that trade.
You're a lone wolf, buddy.
I'm a lone wolf. What do you got, Chiefs or Rams?
I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
boys,
no.
are
The quarterback for the Chiefs is going to fucking
suck your brother's balls.
And here's why.
Suck your brother's balls.
Got real.
And here's why, okay?
Suck your brother's balls.
The Saints' defense is better than the Chiefs, and the Rams were on the road.
Yep.
They're at home. They have a better defense than the Saints. They're just going to outscore them, man.
All right,
They're going to get two
Renee,
more
I won't
possessions.
keep you
Not
any
the
longer.
Saints.
All right, we might as well all get on this.
We're not doing college?
No, we're not. Oh, yeah, we don't have time, Knocker. I got to get him the fuck out of here, dude.
You're a dick.
You want to give your picks out?
No, fuck it. No.
Renee's like, no,
Knocker,
fuck
it's
it. Shut up.
8:30.
Never mind.
Run through them real quick.
No, make
Boom,
you happy.
boom,
No,
boom,
make you
boom,
happy.
boom.
No. Can we
No,
all
no.
get on the ship?
No. Forget it, man.
Cool.
Yeah!
Oh shit! Get your towels ready. It's about to go down.
down.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Knocker's gonna take you out with his favorite. Go ahead and make him happy at least some way.
We running this. Let's go. I'm on a boat.
Download the show. Spread the word, motherfuckers.
I'm sailing on a boat.
Happy Thanksgiving next week. See you guys next week.
Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me. Straight floating on a boat on the deep sea.
Don't be a bitch, Josh. Come to
Wind
Sunday.
whipping at my coat. You
Come
can't stop me,
on.
motherfucker, 'cause I'm on a boat.
They have
Drink.
4
I'm on a
runs.
boat, bitch. We drinking Santana champ 'cause it's so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flippin' floppies. I'm flipping burgers, you at Kinko straight flipping cabbage. I'm riding on a dolphin, doing flips and shit. The dolphin splashing, getting everybody all wet. But this ain't SeaWorld, this is real as it gets. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, don't you ever forget.